3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Raging Bull, the black and white boxing film. Pretty good film. Pretty good movie, Jared.
That's when he wasn't a pussy.
Who, De Niro?
Yeah.
He turned, yeah, I mean, or was he always a pussy and then you just didn't know it?
Well, he's one of the most badass movies of all time. That is a big crybaby.
Well, so yeah, I mean,
And he wears fucking 6-inch heels.
he was
in his
absolutely
movies.
one of the biggest badasses of all time. Robert De Niro, absolutely in movies, super badass.
Wait, he wears heels, Frank?
Yeah, for The Irishman, he wore literal like 5 to 6-inch
Oh, okay.
platforms.
I was like,
For
oh,
the
now he
movie.
dresses like
Yeah,
he
he's a
wears like
short dude.
his women's panties.
He's just
I'm pretty sure he's like
such a
5'5"
he's
or
such a
something.
left wing nutbag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't care about any. If you're a celebrity, it's the shut up and dribble statement, I guess, right? Like, I don't care if you're left, you're right. I don't care about your opinion.
Yeah, but
at
name
the end of the day.
name like a hardcore Hollywood celeb that's not left. I mean, they all are.
They kind of all have to be.
and
Dennis
Jewish.
Quaid. Dennis Quaid.
Dennis
yeah, but,
Quaid.
but those are all guys that got like
Frank loves Dennis Quaid.
We were talking about it earlier.
But,
no, because he's in the new Ronald Reagan film coming out.
And he looks
And they cut
incredible
down-
in it, actually.
They cut down a lot of the marketing for it because of Hollywood is so left. They cut all the marketing.
It
for
feels like anybody that's right pretty much gets kind of blackballed.
blackballed. Sure.
Blackball.
He's like, Mr. Gorbachev,
On social media,
tear down this wall.
media, everywhere.
And it's not even like the Mel Gibsons of the world. Like Mel Gibson was like, okay, like that he might have went a little hard for
With the
for
Jesus,
Hollywood- for
with the
Hollywood.
Jesus stuff.
No. With more just like the just talking shit about Jews
No, that's
kind
when
of
he got pulled
situation.
over. And he was like, "Fuck the Jews."
Yeah,
fucking-
like
Wait, who did that?
Mel
Mel
Gibson.
Oh,
It's
Gibson,
it's not
yeah,
wild,
yeah,
Gibson,
too.
like
Listen,
I mean,
It's
you,
not
we-
wild.
we-
you don't
listen.
gotta go that far. I
Listen,
guess,
we've all
but-
been there, right, guys?
When you direct a
definitely
movie
went
like he did,
Several.
Yeah,
you
no.
get
I
a
mean,
lot of.
Passion of the
You
Christ.
shouldn't have hatred in your heart when you film that movie.
I know.
But he had it.
A lot of hate.
But you could talk about Jesus without being like them fucking. I know, and I know what the Jews did to Jesus. I know what they did.
He was the original Kanye West. Before
Yeah,
Kanye West.
actually,
He
that's a
honestly
good.
was.
That's
Yeah.
a good.
Yeah,
like,
He went
okay.
Kanye before Kanye. West.
Kanye definitely went off the walls too. But
Gibson never
Gibson-
said Hitler was a good person. I guess.
Yeah.
The only,
That's a good point.
Yeah.
the only difference.
He never talked about the good
Kanye
things.
went a
He
little
never
too
talked
far.
about the good things Hitler did. No one ever talks about the good stuff Hitler
yeah,
did.
yeah.
I don't think Kanye was strong. I think he actually believes that because he's that fucking.
What is the thing? Remember there was like a voicemail or
Ye
something that
alone.
like Mel Gibson left his like what, and he's like.
Yeah, I
He's
love
like, you
how
will
it dropped
suck
out.
my dick.
Yeah.
And he's like, in that order or something. He like says something.
I mean, I heard he wasn't a great dad. On
No,
top of
not a
it.
good dad.
Yeah.
Who isn't?
Phenomenal
Mel Gibson.
filmmaker. Phenomenal filmmaker.
yeah,
not
like-
not a great babysitter.
Yeah, just like I mean.
No, that's Alec Baldwin. Connor's daughter.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
yeah,
Alec
yeah,
Baldwin.
yeah.
That was
He
what.
was
That
cool.
was
Is it Alec Baldwin?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but Mel Gibson had a there was like a meltdown.
Alec Baldwin's such a piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
He's
Oh,
such
man.
a piece of shit.
I wonder if he's gonna do time for the whole situation where he shot that dude.
He's
He's
not.
gotta,
He's
dude.
done. He's
I
fucking
know, and
done.
it's
I think
fucked
he
up.
thought something happened, but I think he might
Actually,
get
did he-
charged with something else.
Did he shoot a woman? Actually?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he did. Right.
Yeah.
Right in the chest.
Dude,
Why
the,
is
be-
that-
the
why
best
is that
act
gun there
the best
in the first
acting he
place?
did was when they tell him in the interrogation room that he died. that she died. That's the best acting he did.
Did he cry?
No, he did this like he was like oh.
If he act like he
Even though he was-
fucking
Frank,
died when he
even-
started
Little
bleeding
wave.
out on the floor.
Is
Probably.
there film of that?
Frank, can you give me a wave?
Even though like in his mind,
Alright, we're good.
yeah, there's like weird behind the scenes something or other where you can like the gun goes off and people are like whoa and like you hear screaming and shit. Yeah, it's
I think
fucked up.
after Brandon Lee got shot with the gun, they should have figured that
Yeah,
out.
It was Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin
But
was on that set
was
too.
It, dude. Like that's the last time that should have happened on
supposed to be
set
a
ever.
prop.
Like how the
This
hell?
is a handgun.
Oh, The Crow.
Walk,
Bro.
set, check.
But like, why does there ever have to be bullets ever in a gun that's
Someone-
going on a set?
Someone
Yeah,
didn't
haven't
like
we
that.
reached the point where we can
Someone didn't like her.
fake that
They wanted
somehow?
There are fake bullets.
Yeah.
There's
CGI. I've been in films where we literally go
No,
like this.
I mean, there's a
and then
big-
they put the flashes
There's
in the
a
back.
big difference, though.
No,
It's-
of
it's
course, of course.
100%
They're called
noticeable.
blanks.
Of course,
They
right.
exist. They make noise.
They're called
when
blanks
they-
for a reason.
Exactly.
Even
But, like, how do
blanks
you
can
fuck
fuck.
that-
Blanks can fuck people up.
Yeah, but
Oh,
how do you?
yeah.
Close to it. 'Cause
The
there's-
concussion.
Yeah.
But how
Yeah,
do you
the
fuck
sound
that
factor.
up?
Yeah, you can fuck someone's ear up.
Well,
that was
because
a
they were
legit bullet. It
probably
flew right into her chest,
well,
though.
like they were testing the gun with real bullets.
Yeah.
And he fucking one got lodged, or the blank shell got lodged.
I believe it was actually they were using the guns for actual whether it was
and then
training.
yeah,
like, it
something
was
got
actually
lodged
being
in the
used,
barrel, and then the
and
blank.
Then no one emptied the ammo and put
Correct.
the blanks in. is
Well,
what I
again,
heard.
it's not. Okay,
So I think there's blame to fall on the prop guy. the
there's
gun
there's
guy.
blame all over the place because okay, so you on one hand you can't talk about gun control and saying we need gun safety laws.
And he's one of those
right?
dudes, too.
And he's big time on that. Yet would grab
in
a
movies.
firearm
Yeah.
and not check the weapon.
and pointed at someone
And pointed
then
at
pulled
someone
the
and
trigger.
shoot the trigger. It's like I know he doesn't understand, but again, coming from gun control people who don't understand guns at all, he probably doesn't even know how to fucking. He doesn't even know how to empty the cartridge. Does it? So it's like that's the other problem.
Did that movie get nixed? Just like done?
I think so.
How do you get?
But it just going back to the
How do you
I've
release
been
that
waiting for it to come out.
but going back to the crow and everything, it also proved that the crow
yeah.
is a fictional character. Who
He
it
actually
proved
can die.
and we didn't know.
it proved that he
Did
was
not know
not
prior to that.
that he
actually
that he
can't take
can't
bullets.
that
He
he's
can't
not a
die.
real character.
He's not invincible.
He's not. I thought, and the whole
Which is crazy.
until
the whole premise of the movie.
Wasn't he already supposed to be dead?
correct.
Yes.
Eric is it Eric Draven?
I'm not going to remember his name.
Eric Draven.
Yeah.
That sounds correct because it's called the Crow.
He was taking
and
bullets
his last
through the
name
whole
would
movie.
sound like
Yeah.
Raven.
Oh, so the new Crow? What a pile of shit.
Never saw it.
There you go. That's how I'm going to review movies now.
Did he die too?
I hope so.
It was just it was bad. I hope he's dead. I hope he's dead in real life.
Oh man.
That's your movie. You're
that's
doing
how
from
bad.
now on.
That's how bad it was.
that new
I hope everyone involved in that movie is
No,
dead.
it got released.
Well,
That's
guys,
how bad it is, I guess.
fact is, we all know that he's a piece of shit. The Crow, the first one was pretty good.
Amazing.
Second one didn't come out as
City,
good.
City of Angels was okay,
Yeah.
but then it went
that wasn't too bad.
then it went a little off
in the
the
day.
Anyway,
rails.
this is Up Late with Friends.
Yo, what up?
I'm your man, Danny Jones. We got Michael Ziccola here. We got Frank Wolf. And then we have a very special guest, a cousin of Frank Wolf. We have the Jared Wolf, a motherfucking badass. Wolf,
keep going.
Wolf King.
yeah.
Dude, this
I need
guy's
the hype.
the dog trainer of the fucking. He's best in the world. Fucking, you know John Bones Jones, the guy who's fighting in UFC in a couple weeks. Yeah, that guy. He trains his fucking dog.
Yeah.
He's a motherfucking savage. This guy. He can also whoop your ass as well. Super pleased to have my man
Hard
Jared,
shins.
Wow.
Jared
fucking
Wolf.
I was
on
gonna
the
say
show today.
half of it.
Cheers. Thank you for being here, my friend.
Lot of wolves. Lot of wolves in the den tonight, ladies,
we
huh?
we have a full fucking wolf pack in
Ooh,
the house.
I'm like a little sheep over
We
here.
got a couple of the wolf pack tonight.
yeah, dude. You got a large family. You got a large family.
It's
and-
very large.
Yeah. And-
I hope it's not a full moon.
We got 30 cousins on one side.
30
alone.
cousins? That's what you fucking
Just in the wolf-
Irish,
Just in the wolf side.
fucking
Yeah.
Catholic.
all
fucks.
wolves.
Well, it's the
If
wolf-
it's in
it's that
Fagans
side-
too, right?
it's that
Couple
side
of
of the family.
couple of coyotes.
Thanksgiving's pretty crazy, which is coming up soon. So
Oh yeah.
there'll be a buffet set up for us.
Yes. And then I have to migrate to.
Do you all eat from a trough?
locations.
Do they throw the?
Yeah, we just throw
Food.
all the slop in the middle.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
climb in.
yeah. You guys get just it's a
trough-
very
The
feral.
trough has just gravy, and you bring your plate
That was
over
my
with what you
piece.
have, and
Yeah.
you just
Then
throw
you
it
bite
in.
each other and you
Yes.
fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jared, tell us a little bit about yourself, buddy. What's your background? I mean, the crowd does. I mean, some of you probably know him, but then quite a few of you do not. So, tell
I would
us-
like to know more.
Yeah, where'd you start? What's going on with you? And how'd you get here?
I mean, a lot of people know me from the dog training world. I mean, that's how, as far as like social media stuff like that gets going on, gets talked about. That's where my following came from. Yeah, I used to be really into MMA. I fought a little bit, back in the day. I'm a little too old for that stuff now. You're hyping me up saying I can kick ass. But
Well, I mean, I've seen
I'm
you
kind-
personally kick
I'm
ass.
kind of an old man now, so
Yeah.
But yeah, the dog world stuff really got my name out there. And then working with Bones since 2020, I started working with them through COVID. That's when I first met him, and we created a friendship. I still go out there. I'm going to his fight in a couple weeks at Madison Square Garden,
which we're hyped about.
Dude.
the Mecca. So
Dude.
that's gonna be an amazing
What a
experience.
fucking card.
The card's stacked.
Yep.
The card's stacked. It's his second fight at heavyweight. So I'm pretty excited to go to that.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
Dude,
groovy.
Stipe is not an easy fight though for him
No,
to
not
fucking
at all.
take on right now, man. I mean,
Not
we're
at
talking about the fucking goat of the heavyweight division, and he is just trying to like basically just take over whatever he fucking does. This guy,
A lot of people think he's gonna walk right through him. And
That's-
it's not an easy matchup. He can box, he can wrestle.
I think Stipe's got to be a really old man to be able to walk through him. I don't think Stipe's in his prime, but I don't think
He's not
I don't
prime
think
anymore.
anyone.
no,
is
but I
gonna-
mean,
How old
I
is
don't think a
Bones?
single soul will ever
John, I
walk through
think, is
Stipe.
No.
He's a fucking
36.
animal.
and it's
Or
Bones.
37,
Bones is old
yeah.
too.
37, 38.
He's not that old.
No, but Bones is
Bones.
He's
Okay,
37, 38. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
what I'm saying is that
He's in the prime of his life.
no, yeah.
I feel great.
yeah. No,
I'm dying. I'm
okay,
41.
he's not-
I'm
he's not-
dying.
he's not
Do I
old.
not look like John Jones?
Yeah,
Is that
no.
what you're-
Yeah,
Okay, so
no,
he-
yeah,
he's,
you
he's
look great.
definitely younger than you. I'll give you that. But he's still old in the fight game.
He's older in the fight game. I wouldn't call him old.
But he
in the
also
fight game.
he's not
be-
old in the fight
40
game.
plus is like
he
old, I'd say.
started incredibly young. Is really what it. He's the youngest champ, right?
He was
to
youngest
date.
UFC champ ever.
Youngest
Yeah,
champ to date.
That's just
like,
true.
Yeah, I mean he's just been a savage.
But I think
The whole
I
time.
think
The
Stipe
whole
is
fucking
41, I believe.
Ooh.
So
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
not the oldest, but I'm saying
You know
it's
what's funny? You
still-
say Stipe is 41 and then put him next to
he's
Mike,
in the tail end of his career, obviously. John,
who
is.
looks better.
A lot of people think he's going to retire.
Is
after this
Stipe
fight.
like?
People are saying he's been saying possibility.
he's the one that's been
I
making
think
the
he
claims.
might fight again, but that's just my opinion. We'll see.
Stipe? You
It-
think Stipe?
no,
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 John.
no,
I think
no.
John.
Oh,
As long as he wins, obviously. I think
There's a lot of stuff
personally,
that could get lined up.
he's
that-
not told that to me, but based on what I've been hearing, he's loving training again. He's like really back in the gym daily, really loving it. So
He's got a hair across his ass.
well, he does. There's a couple guys out there that have been calling him out. So
Yeah.
Oh.
he's been training a lot. He's been loving it. If he goes out there and steamroll Stipe, I think he'll.
Well,
You think he's gonna go after Ben?
Imagine
It's
they
too
could
much money.
line up
He's gonna leave
Nagano.
it-
Like that'd be fucking insane.
Nah,
I'm
that's
not
not
saying
good.
that would ever happen. He already
Francis
left.
is in the PFL. That would be a hard fight to make
Yes.
right now.
No, I know.
He's gone.
Are they saying things about his mother?
Who
These people? These-
that are upsetting him?
He's
Yeah.
saying, like what? Is
Yeah.
the-
He's one of the biggest badasses of all time.
Yeah.
Or maybe actually he's the GOAT.
yeah.
John's definitely the GOAT.
he's the GOAT, right?
His
But he's-
resume is fucking crazy.
But
Ask
he's
Dana
within
White.
the he's within a new division though.
Ask Dana. He'll tell
And
you.
he's going after the best fighter in the heavyweight division in his second fight in the heavyweight division. It's
That's
absolutely
brazen.
Yeah, career-wise,
word.
I'd say Stipe is the heavyweight GOAT. Resume-wise,
Yes.
the criticism, a lot of people criticizing this fight because of Tom Aspinall.
They wanna see
he's-
that.
He's the young gunner in the division. And
Oh,
a
right,
lot
yeah.
of people want that fight, but the Stipe Jones fight has been 2 years in the making.
Yeah.
That contract was already signed. John got hurt. The fight's still gonna happen. The whole ducking Tom thing is fucking stupid. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's
I'm hoping he beats Stipe, and then
that's the one everyone wants, but it's like
I want him to fight Tom and just shut him up. To be honest with you, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
but there's always going to be another guy that he has to fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Exactly.
The thing is like Aspinall. It's like, is that really that much of a better fight than every other fight that he's ever fucking fought in?
this
sport?
fight is
you know
like
what I'm saying? It's like
the fight that happens. It's like a legacy fight.
this one is.
Stipe and John had agreed to it. Stipe earned this fight basically, as far as what a legend he is.
Yes.
Yeah, he already
So,
put the work in. to
John's
get
not gonna just go. All right, fuck Stipe. I'm gonna go fight Tom instead. You know
Right,
what I
just
mean?
because he's the hot guy in the fucking
Exactly, because he's on a little tear. I mean,
Right.
come on.
Yeah, that's where I'm looking at it. It's like nobody really cares about that fight. I mean, they do. Like, obviously, they want to see
the hardcore fans are all up in arms about it, but
It's because they want to see the new
I
guy.
want to see
fight.
that fight too, but I still
I
think
want to see
Stipe
it too.
gets it
But
first.
I think the Stipe fight's gonna be good too.
I think Stipe gets it
Stipe is
first.
not some walk in the park.
No, I think okay. So realistically, do I think the harder fight right now is Aspinall? Probably.
I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I would never count out
I
Stipe,
think
dude.
too many
I
people are
don't-
sleeping on
I
Stipe
just- yeah.
because he's been off for a couple years.
That's why I'm saying.
I think he wanted to heal some injuries. He's getting a little older. He got knocked out.
You don't heal as quickly as you used to.
No,
Take it from
exactly.
me, guys.
Exactly.
I pulled the muscle the other day taking a dump. All right? I'm still not okay.
I mean, when you're getting 40 years old, you get out of bed, you're like, oh, fuck,
Yep.
my back.
I got to go get my my
Oh,
cornhole
my
checked
asshole.
soon, too.
You stretch and hurt yourself. Like, yeah.
Have you gotten your
No.
your rear end check?
I had to get a finger up there one time, though.
You have done that.
I well, for another reason.
What was his name? What was his name?
For another unfortunate
What was
reason.
his name?
Yeah. Well.
Did she just think it was like a?
Well, he kept putting a glove. He was putting his glove on. He's like, "Don't get a boner, Steve. Don't get a boner, Steve." And I was like, "My name's Michael." And he's like, "I know, I'm Steve." No, but thank you.
Yay.
No, this is. I don't care. I'll say it. I had some
Premarital sex?
blood
Coming out of your
in
bunghole.
in my ejaculate.
Wait,
That's
so
right, everyone. I'm going to share this with you.
how does that happen?
I think I got hit in the balls.
you got hit in the balls.
Yeah,
that hard
yeah,
that you were
yeah.
bleeding
I
to
remember it
come?
was
That's actually
like my
fucked.
dog like jumped. I remember it was
This was
a couple years
This
ago.
was the best
Yeah.
conversation change of all time.
Well, no, we're gonna listen. We're gonna go back to the Jones card,
I guess it-
but I really want to talk about the blood in my semen real quick. No, and then there were there was a there was a time where semen comes
Wait,
out.
so your dog
I
stepped
was
on your balls.
comes-
yep,
and
and
goes.
then I was making love ferociously.
Were you married?
And no, and then
I don't
there
want to
was
talk about this anymore.
there was a, and I went, what the, like when that happened, I was like, I'm fucking dying. Like,
Yeah,
what do you?
yeah,
I didn't know what.
What did the
Yeah,
doctor
I would
say?
freak out. I
You're
would
like, they're gonna
absolutely
remove
freak
it.
out.
They're gonna
He
remove the whole
basically,
thing.
yeah. I was like, fuck, man, what? And it, dude, it was. I mean,
Did
Maybe
they
they
give you
could have
something for it?
upgraded you though.
it looked like a
changed
murder
it
scene.
around.
Probably popped a blood vessel.
No, I got they just hit the old
What they do?
twig and berries is just
So
the
now
right
you
way.
have an inflatable.
I had the there's like a duct around the testicle. I don't know the fucking term of it, but it's like and you got the. So here's the scallop, and then you got the outside of the scallop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh, that's the part
like
that
a
hurts.
vein that
Oh.
goes around it.
that was ruptured a little bit.
Oh,
and,
that hurts.
no.
That the
I'm okay now. I come perfectly. You should see it.
clip
Should
that.
see it. Yeah, should see it. But anyway, back to Johnny J.
No, I think that's gonna be an incredible fight for sure.
Yep.
And
Yeah, no,
you
it's
have seats.
Protect your cock.
Seats are pretty good.
Oh,
I
my
mean, I'm
God.
pretty close up. So,
Yeah, who you going with?
CJ, who's been on.
Oh
before.
no shit,
He's going.
CJ, huh?
Morocco.
He called your ass out a long time ago to come on this show.
Is this the guy with the two colored eyeballs from the show? From the MTV show?
No.
No.
Not that CJ.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
you know
That's
Okay, all right. Oh, CT. All right. I was like, is there like a fucking
haven't seen
sea
him
of
for a while. He's
CJs?
been down in Florida for
Has he?
years now. CT. Yeah, he lives
Oh,
down there.
CT.
He lives
Oh.
in Miami.
CT. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, going with CJ. Morocco just bought tickets too, so he's gonna be there as well.
Oh fuck yeah.
So it'll be a couple.
Who's he
of us.
going with?
Big Frank.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nice,
And I just talked to Tom Egan on the way here, so we're gonna meet up as well.
nice.
He used to fight in UFC.
Who's a former UFC
former
fighter.
UFC welterweight.
Yep.
So be a nice.
And now
little
he's
crew of us.
a heavyweight.
Oh yeah, he's big as hell now.
He's ginormous. I
Kids
saw a
fucking,
photo of him
kids fucking
online.
powerlifting and shit now.
You look huge, Tommy. You look huge.
He's a big boy.
That's what I'm working on.
Yeah, he looks.
Yeah, I know you.
he
You're
looks
a
like
pretty
he throws
tiny
people
guy,
through
Danny.
walls, is what he looks
Pretty tiny dude, Danny.
Trying to not be such a fucking little bitch these days.
Oh my God, what are you talking
like.
about?
Showbiz, baby.
Yeah, you want to work in this town, you better take that top off. You better take that itchy top off.
It sounds like your town's pretty gay.
You guys start doing shirtless podcasts like fucking Tate.
What?
Good to go.
What kind of podcast?
Light a cigar up.
Yeah.
Drink some whiskey.
Cigar at
Huh?
all times. Does that dude ever not have a cigar in his mouth?
Who?
Fucking Andrew
He
Tate.
prides himself on that.
That dude fucking chain smokes.
Yeah. I mean, I like a good cigar.
Loves his coffee. Loves his coffee.
That's his diet: cigars and coffee.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
And pussy.
And whiskey.
That's so. No, Tate doesn't drink.
Oh, it's
He's
Tristan
sober
that
now.
drinks.
Tristan drinks.
Is that that's his brother, obviously,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't drink because he's Muslim now. He converted.
Is he?
Of course,
Yeah,
yes.
they don't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to.
Oh, I didn't know he converted.
Isn't that a thing that
I-
you do? Like all rich people, all of a sudden, like I'm gonna be Muslim now or something, like, right?
But like, what was
Women
he?
listen
what,
better.
what was he before?
What
true.
country?
It's
what
very
country
true.
Does he live in again?
You can slap him.
Romania.
Romania. It's obviously culture-wise big out there. So
Yeah, but like, what was he before that you would just convert like that?
uh,
Was he?
an
I think he
alcoholic?
was Christian.
A womanizer.
Womanizing alcoholic?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, he still loves the idea of Western Christianity, like as a culture,
Yeah.
and he talks about the fall of Western culture.
Does he just love the fact that they like to just control women in Muslim?
I don't think that's it.
I mean, I like
I
that.
actually didn't. I didn't know he
question.
converted to Islam.
Yeah.
So where is he
You
from?
almost-
What
I-
is
I
what
read
is
some
he?
about that.
Where is he
Away.
from? He's not from the United States.
He's,
No, UK?
he's from
Oh,
the,
wait.
he's from the UK, but he
Originally.
was also a U.S. citizen.
Okay, all right.
Oh yeah, he was back and forth. That's right.
He's just so rich that he just decided to live in Hungary.
That's what the rich people do. They have citizenship everywhere.
True.
It's a smart thing to do.
That would be pretty sweet.
He might even have a
Because
key
when
to
they
a
start
city.
taxing you, you just leave.
He might have a key.
I don't think he does because they're trying to throw him in prison.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, they did. That all
then
backfired.
there's a key involved, isn't there?
You know
Some
what's
way.
funny? The media, like, he was the poster boy of sex trafficking and blah, blah, blah. And it all pretty much washed away, and no one came out and, like, said, oh,
They
our
wanted
fault.
they wanted to destroy his reputation.
Our fault.
Well,
He
sex-
wasn't a sex trafficker.
Sex trafficking is a weird thing because it's like, so from what I heard, he was running like gigantic OnlyFans
It was like
sites.
He had a cam girl
yeah,
website.
Cam
Right.
girls or whatever. the fuck
Right,
it is.
and you know, a lot of these guys are doing that now.
Yeah, no,
all
but
these major.
no, but specifically, I know the story. It was one girl in particular.
Yeah.
They knew that he had these cam girl sites, so then they thought it applied to all these girls.
Yeah.
But it was one single girl that he flew out there. She happened to have a boyfriend. The boyfriend found out that happened.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh, blah blah blah," and made up a story.
Yeah.
And then that turned into a whole investigation.
But is
on
that
him
sex
was blown out of
trafficking if
proportion.
they fucking want to be employed by somebody?
that girl
doing-
wasn't even a cam girl? She was just a hot chick that wanted a free vacation.
See, that's crazy
that was
shit.
yeah.
then.
That's what it
Right,
turned into.
but like, but even still, even if you decide I want to be a cam girl, you could do that in your own apartment for free, or you could get more exposure by going with someone with a gigantic network.
yeah, and that's what they wanted.
That's what he was. He had the
That's,
big.
he
Right.
was the network.
Right, exactly. So it's like, so is it sex trafficking or is and again, it's pimping, it's the pornography industry. The pornography industry is prostitution. It is sex. Like that's what
pretty much.
it's always been that, right? It's,
And we do know that pimping ain't easy. We
it's
do know
not,
that.
It's not easy, but like
It's a full-time job.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
prostitution's illegal unless there's a camera,
Right.
Yeah,
and
sure.
then it's pornography, and then it's legal for some reason.
I just saw a meme about that recently about how like, oh, you're a prostitute? No, he's gonna film it. Oh, okay, you're good. No, no problem.
yeah, exactly. It's
Jim
like,
Jeffries has a great skit on the whole premise.
it's a sweet
premise.
deal workaround where it's like, okay, so as long as there's some footage of it,
He's like,
As
yeah,
long
he's
as you
like,
document this.
he's
it's
like,
fucking
so
legal.
telling
He's
me
like,
I
this-
can beat off to this?
he's like this
Okay,
18-year-old
it's
girl. This 18-year-old girl, she can't go buy a drink, but she'll let 10 dudes come all over her face, and as long as one guy has a camera, it's all good.
it's fine.
It's fucked.
it is kind of fucked up. Don't get me wrong, but again, it's like people are agreeing to
Yeah.
all of this shit,
Yeah.
and it's
I want to get into sex trafficking.
I'll
wanna get-
traffic you tonight, buddy.
I want to get into it. I
we
think.
were just talking
Yeah.
about that actually.
I want to.
Did you guys hear that the former CEO of Abercrombie and
A&F.
Fitch,
Oh, I saw that.
Abercrombie and Fitch got
sent
in
you.
trouble. He's arrested for sex trafficking homosexual men all over the world.
Ooh.
So, have you guys seen the documentary series that
Yeah,
came
it's
out on
fucked up.
Netflix
Yeah.
a year or two ago?
Abercrombie and
Like,
Fitch.
I worked for them during the peak of that.
I
whole thing.
worked for them as
And
well.
I can attest that,
Did you take your shirt off a lot?
dude. There was some weird times where like a manager was like, "I don't like how that shirt fits. Like, try a different one on."
Oh yeah, yeah, totally.
and do it.
Really?
Yeah.
I had to work in the back one
Not
time.
gonna lie, the manager was kind of hot.
I had to work in the back one time
His name was Adam.
because I was wearing
Her name-
I was
actually, I
wearing the
shouldn't say her
wrong
name,
I was
but-
wearing the wrong
But
flip
still, it was
flip
fucking
flops.
weird. It was weird.
I was wearing the wrong flip flops, and I was forced to work in the back.
Abercrombie just made a
You
comeback.
were a stalker.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, and then I had a
Inventory.
jeans.
I had
What
to
do they
crawl
call it?
I had to
forgot.
crawl into
Their
the
hoodies
vents.
are good now. Their t-shirts.
Back in the day, my brother's girlfriend used to work at Abercrombie, and she would. It was like 2000, 2001, like the hot time.
That's when I was there.
right? And she would just fill gigantic bags of clothes.
Yeah, that's what I.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she would just put them behind the store, and we would just go there and pick up like the most
was the
massive.
most
So many
amounts of
parachute
bags.
pants.
Oh, dude, you would
Everybody was
go
stealing
in with
clothes from there.
one polo on. What was the style back then? How
Yeah.
many polos would you wear?
Yeah, like
You'd
oh,
wear
like three,
and
yeah,
fucking layer them.
Hell yeah, dude! Pop those
So
3
you'd go in
collars.
with one.
and leave with
You'd
5.
go in with
I did
shoes.
with polo though.
You were supposed to wear flip flops. Oh, new flip flops. go in without a belt, brand new belt. Those belts were like $75
Yeah.
in 2004.
Yeah.
It's
Like
crazy.
what?
Yeah, I know
You
it.
buy a belt today, a leather belt for $30 at Marshalls.
I know it.
Like
Their price point was like $90 for a pair of jeans back then.
back then,
Dude, I
yeah.
was
Which is wild.
Comfy jeans.
I was living out of fucking
Comfy
trash bags in
jeans.
Lawrence,
Now they
but I
are.
had brand new Abercrombie.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Their
I used.
jeans were the
I was just
best.
saying. I used to have to go in the vents and spray the cologne in the vents, like literally go in and like
called spritzing.
fucking
The whole
dump
fucking
bottles of
place
the
smelled
fucking
like
cologne.
Abercrombie Fierce.
Yeah.
Fast, dude.
Place.
Got my dick sucked with a lot.
what you did. And then the people that were allowed outside of the back, I'm very sorry.
yeah, yeah.
You'd have to, you'd walk around and literally spray the clothes that were
Yeah.
folded up.
That's right, you
You would
spray
spray
clothes
the
with it.
model,
Forgot about
like
that.
the mannequins.
It was
you would
way
spray.
too much.
I had to.
Yeah.
I had to
Old,
jerk off
yeah.
the models, which I didn't. No one else had to do.
Dick was already sex trafficked.
Yeah, no, yeah,
No, so he was a little offended that he
had
never
to do
got
it.
sex.
No one
trafficked.
told
yeah,
me to do
yeah,
it, but I
yeah.
had
I
to
was
do
a
it.
little fucking.
He was like, I work for the company, and nobody tried to fucking give me GHB and ship me to the
yeah,
Middle East.
I was in the back and I was like, hello,
I'm over here. I'm
guys, hi.
Someone put me on a private jet, please.
I'd like some
I'm in
GHB.
theater.
Yeah, I'd like some GHB. I want to go to sleep. You know, someone likes me.
Oh man.
It was definitely weird. Even in that documentary, and like they were
bring
like,
back
yeah,
some memories?
they'd bring all the kids to fucking the house in New York, and they would just have us play shirtless football. Like
Yeah, and and then
Yeah,
next thing
what
you know,
were
it's
you
on the
doing?
fucking bag for Christmas.
yeah.
Now it's on Instagram with those fucking Montana boys just playing shirtless football.
Dude, if
They're
you
bringing it
the
back.
picture of the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, if you were to just think of a dude who sex traffics and saw that
Yeah, that's-
picture, you're like,
that's
look,
him.
it's like knowing what the lead CEO of Bang Energy Drink looks
He
like,
look-
and he looks like
It
that.
reminded me of like a James Bond villain that dresses like
Jaws.
2004.
Yeah, he's
Abercrombie.
Jaws. He's
like, it was funny.
He eats little
You
boys.
can't get away with that stuff these days. Like you have to look
I
like
know.
this to work here. It's like Hooters. Like that's why Hooters is gone now. Like you're not working at Hooters unless you're hot with big tits.
That was so.
You're
I
not
thought
you're
that
not-
was
you're
the
not
thing.
You're not working at Abercrombie unless you're good looking and in shape. You can fit in this tiny fucking
Well,
polo.
no, Mike got to work in the back.
Hey, I'm a handsome guy.
Mike got to
Okay,
work
I'm a handsome guy.
Yeah, you know what? But
He's
you're
not-
right though.
He's not overweight.
It's just everything's too woke, so you can't really get away with just
No,
hiring
no
hot
fucking
chicks
way.
anymore.
That's impossible.
Dude, I used to work at restaurants, and you'd look around and you'd be like, they didn't hire one ugly person.
Yeah.
It's all hot chicks and jack dudes in here.
Absolutely, like Outback Steakhouse.
Dude, like
I
just-
used to work there too, buddy.
You're going through Frank's resume right now.
you
Yeah.
walk into restaurants now, you're like, there's no hot people in here.
Not a one.
Nope.
When we were down in Biloxi, whew,
You've been to Starbucks? Please.
well, there's a lot of that and this in
yeah,
there.
Baristas, yeah, but you know
They
what?
should get that from the other side. They should be all right. You can only hire 2 blue-haired people at this
You
location.
gotta hit the other angle.
Baristas, I feel like if you're ugly, you probably make better coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I don't.
Like-
I wouldn't trust Shannon to make my fucking
I
coffee.
don't wanna-
I don't want to give her
She's
my
too.
French
She's
press.
too hot.
I don't want
She's too hot.
Too hot to make good
I don't
coffee.
want a Republican making my fucking coffee, all right?
No. No. Seriously though,
Damn it.
like I
Left
need.
side only.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's gonna be slower. It's gonna be slower for sure.
That's all right.
You know, but
That
it's gonna be.
extra love.
It's gonna be good.
From they.
Yeah.
It's the
From they them.
from that and this. Yeah, I had one the other day. That was it was I didn't know.
a Republican coffee.
No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I didn't.
Rifle.
It was that
Folgers.
Black Rifle. Buy it
Black
now.
Rifle is very good.
Black
Sponsor.
coffee.
No, I had a barista that I truly didn't know. I truly did not
You
know.
weren't sure.
Had
You
no
couldn't figure out?
I was
Black Rifle coffee is good.
I like found myself. I'm like looking at the crotch. I'm like, let me
You're
see
like,
a ball or a fucking helmet or something. I'm like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
And it didn't help that it was like,
I feel like you have a layup question that you can ask
It was-
where you go up to him and be like, have you ever been hit in the testicle so hard that you start bleeding?
hey, did you wear your cup today to protect your nuts when you're making coffee because you're a guy, right?
Guys, I end up saying like bro or my man too much. Where
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yeah.
That it's like if I'm questioning, I'm like fuck.
Can't do that.
Well,
dude,
it probably
have you guys
didn't help. I didn't know, but I was like, yes, sir. I would like a. Yes, sir. I would
No,
like.
no, no. I serve people too. Like I serve people.
Have you guys
No,
seen
but
the
we all do
video
it. We all
on
go, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that you
Yeah.
can't do
What'd
that
you
anymore.
say?
Yeah.
Like,
on Instagram? It's like a transvestite
And he goes to the
Is that the right
restaurants.
fucking term.
You can't say it anymore.
I
no.
don't know
You
what
gotta
the
say
fucking
Frank, you
correct
gotta say
term.
trans-
Transitional
Just trans.
Person.
I'm offended.
Just trans.
I'm
I'm sorry.
a
offended.
person transitioning.
So it's clearly
can't say the whole
a
word.
man that considers themselves a girl now.
Abbreviate.
and he goes to the restaurants.
and words things in a way to literally to provoke someone
Yeah.
to say the incorrect thing.
Yeah, this person is
And
setting
then
the people
only
up for it.
shows the footage of what makes them look like, oh, these people are being bigots to me. And,
Right.
No,
and
it's so obnoxious.
obnoxious.
Yeah, it's out of
Can't
control.
Go out of
understand
your
that.
way to be offended.
and it's
and right.
well, no. The point is to be like, oh, I'm constantly persecuted.
Yeah.
And that's not true, dude. Like, just go fucking do your thing.
Just go get
no
some
one
fucking
gives a
food.
fuck.
Well, here's the thing.
There
but
are.
it's-
Don't get me wrong. There's definitely fucking people out
No,
there
no,
that
'cause
suck.
the thing is that
but there's no way this person is putting out a video once or twice a week of being persecuted at a restaurant.
Correct.
Right.
Like, that is not.
But it's
true
also,
at all.
but people,
That is not America.
what people need to understand is like, if I walk up to a table, or really a lot of social situations, doesn't matter if there's guys and girls there. It's just, hey guys, what's going on? It doesn't. I'm not. That guys does not pertain to what is between your legs. It's
Right.
just a fucking. It's just a.
Right.
Okay, I call my girlfriend
you
dude.
go out of your
pretty
way-
often.
Right,
Dude,
yeah. I
right.
say
That's-
to
dude.
Melissa, I'm
Dude
always
all
like,
the
listen,
time.
bro.
You know how many
like,
my guy friends call their girlfriend bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Wait, I don't call her bro, but
Yeah, I don't
I've,
do bro.
I've
I was
occasionally
with someone
said
just 2 years
dude,
ago, and they were going.
Yeah,
but,
bro. I can't
and
remember who it
that's
was.
by accident.
Dude's like
but-
an interjection to me.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm like, oh, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a quick like
Yeah.
cut of a.
I call my girlfriend Mark.
But there's a difference between someone being a fucking dick to someone.
Yeah.
Which that's not
Right. If you're
obviously,
being
No, no, no,
intentional
no.
about
No.
it, yeah.
or somebody baiting and looking for it,
Intentionally
so they
trying
can
to hurt
fucking throw-
feelings.
So they can, no, but the other person baiting so they can get pissed
Well,
off.
did
Oh,
I?
that
I'll
too.
tell you. I'll
It's
tell you
like,
the
come
story.
on.
I think I told you guys the
Too
story
much.
when I was working at Old HP, and
Hewlett Packard?
yeah, all the theater kids came in, right, to get, and they were like coming in at the end of the night, and we were gonna feed them whatever else, and there was one who was going through some things. Okay, little snip, tuck, tuck. Who knows? I don't know. It was very nice. Whatever. I take the order. And his companion, partner, whatever, taps me on the shoulder, and he goes, "Just so you know, he's transitioning." And I was like, "Okay."
Okay, does he want onion
Yeah,
rings? or
yeah,
tater
yeah,
tots?
yeah. I was like, "Does he want the tots loaded?"
right in front of the person.
He like brought me aside, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, "I just wanted you to know." I'm going, "All right." Like I don't. What do you
Does
want?
it-
What the
does
fuck
this-
am I
does
gonna
this change
Yeah,
the
like
temperature of his burger?
So I went back and I was like, "Yo, this burger is for a he, that, they." Apparently, we're supposed to make it differently. I don't know. No, I didn't do that. But
more
but
people-
like,
the more-
why? What? I don't.
The
Why?
more people act regular, they're going to be treated as such. You know what
Right.
I mean? So
Just be a
it's-
person.
I have
Who
an
gives
issue
a fuck?
with it. It's almost like imagine you see a 6-year-old little kid come in that has like cancer, is in a wheelchair, like
He's
whatever.
bald.
You feel bad for that individual,
Sure.
and I feel like that's what they're looking for. They're looking for the sympathy of like, look at what I'm going through, and it's like,
Right. Or
just
it's
live
a
your life.
right. Or it's a
Dude,
look how fucking brave I am type of thing. And it's
Yeah.
like, dude,
They want to pat on the back.
you are brave, sure, but there's bravery and then there's bravery,
Dude, this shit
right?
was tough 20 years ago.
Right.
Like,
Bravery
don't-
is running into a burning building to
Yeah.
save
Yeah.
a cat and an old lady.
Yeah.
want-
Bravery is
Dude, if
being
you were- if you were at
fighting
the-
the English.
If you're at the forefront of gay rights, like I respect you. Like that's
Yeah.
fucking cool to me.
Sure,
We're like
sure.
If
pretty
you
deep
helped out
into
with
this.
like getting gay marriage, fucking, and I don't religiously, I don't know where I fall on that, but you know what? I don't care.
No,
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
give
Who gives a
It has
fuck?
nothing
That
to do
matters to
with
me.
me.
Yeah.
But that's my issue is like when in those scenarios, you're putting your fucking shit into my shit, and I don't give a fuck.
Right.
No, because
I don't want to have to give a fuck.
because the only
Just
line
live
that
your
yeah,
life.
yeah, exactly.
Live your life. I don't care.
Next thing you know, you're sitting there and you're like, am I like a bigot or
Yeah,
something?
am I
Like, am I
or
like
not?
fucking?
because dude, again,
I feel like I
none-
like everyone.
No,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
do, and
You're
literally
making this weird.
nobody really gives a shit. Dude, if you want to go cut your dick
Go
off,
do it.
Fucking do it.
Live your
bro.
life.
But
Bro,
the-
stuff it. Go to a
the-
taxidermist and fucking slap it.
Yeah,
only
dude.
I don't
thing
give a
that
fuck.
anybody has ever said, at least in this room, is stop fucking with the kids.
Yeah. Stop. Yes.
That's
Leave
right,
the
I
kids
guess.
alone.
That's
Only
where I draw the
thing.
line.
That's
Yeah.
the only
I'm very
thing.
live and let live. Like people should
Yeah,
do whatever.
man.
makes
Yeah,
them
just
happy,
don't
especially in
touch
this
the kids.
country. It's America.
Why
You feel
is
like
everyone
you're-
fucking the kids? Why?
Dude, everybody's fucking kids, and everybody's fucking making sure that they're brainwashed by the time they're 10.
Keep children out of this, and not just
Fucking
in that
crazy.
situation, and so many different ones.
It's
every-
fucking wild,
Let
man.
them be kids. Let them grow up and make
Yeah, dude.
decisions
Or it's like,
when they're an adult.
yeah, no, exactly. When I was 10 years old,
I thought you were-
yeah, it
wait.
sounded weird. I caught
When you were
myself when
fucking
I was fucking 10-year-olds.
Wait.
No, like I wanted to be I'm pretty sure I thought or believed I was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Right. You're not.
Let me. Can I just pretend for
I used
like?
to tell people I could do backflips.
And we know what happened.
what,
Lied?
guys?
You
can't
lied
go
about
on.
that?
I thought
Guess
you
what,
could,
guys?
dude.
The crazy thing
Couldn't
is,
do them.
the
What?
crazy thing is too. This conversation happens a lot on. You see it on podcasts everywhere because it's such polarizing. Like topic now. It's just talked about over and over again because it's like in the media, it's on social media, it's everywhere, and everyone has an.
Well,
opinion.
whatever. What about like the bravery and just being like a straight white man? Like I can't help that this is who I am. Like and now
You're slowly becoming a minority.
it's just fucking no, but it's just I'm like
Also,
I
no
just,
one's saying poor you.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking for
I
that or whatever.
specifically
But
don't
you
care.
know what I mean? It's like,
Well,
dude, you talk about bravery. Like I'm a straight white guy, plain average dude. I walk into a room, I'm the fucking problem now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's
Sucks
like,
being like a handsome white guy.
It's all
yeah,
that
dude,
privilege.
it sucks.
Dude, I have no
It
opportunities.
sucks.
You know what I mean? And I go into a corporate job and they're like, "You're going to the bottom, buddy."
You think I like looking this way? I do, very much. But like, wow,
No.
I can't take my face off.
No.
Nah, we're still doing pretty good.
No, it's fine. Everything. It's really not that bad. Like,
the
again,
straight white guys.
We're all making jokes while sitting next to Hitler's youth over here. So.
Yeah. Danny's like,
why does everyone say?
why
I
does
look
it
like
always
Hitler's
come
youth?
back to the Hitler youth?
They used to draw cartoons of you in the 1940s, Dan.
True. Blonde hair,
I'm
blue
sorry.
eyes, fucking.
Well, it can really go both ways with you, Danny,
Thick and
because like you certainly can be the Aryan boy that,
Or you could also
or you could also
the
be Captain
Aryan-
America,
Nowadays,
You're
you
very
could,
Captain
you could
America.
also be the Aryan girl.
and we don't know,
So now
and we're not going to assume.
I don't just like hate Jews. You know what I mean?
If they don't give me a reason to.
like, I don't like big banks in
until
Hollywood.
you
but
can't
that's
afford to
not
pay your
because
debts
of-
back.
It's what?
6 million, Dan. 6 million. Okay, I'll stop.
Yeah.
No, it's just I
I mean-
I do dislike most of Hollywood and who runs it, and then I don't love
That has
big
nothing
banks.
To, it just
We do
happens to
talk
be
a lot
of
about
Jews
Germans
involved in
and
that, but I
Nazis.
hate everyone involved in that.
right.
In what, Hollywood?
Supposedly, music industry is just as
Yeah, Mike, good
corrupt.
luck.
And
Yeah, I know.
Always been.
Jelly Roll says he's gonna fucking drop the hammer on all of it. He just released a statement within the last week saying he's gonna
What,
drop
people
the
are-
hammer on the corrupt music industry.
Well, dude, it's not really
Should be
anything you haven't
interesting.
And
heard, right?
He's fucking cool. I like Jelly Roll.
Jelly
Listen,
Roll's a
if-
gangster,
if-
bro.
If people are trying to suck Jelly Roll's dick, there's a serious problem in the music industry.
What do you mean?
Well, you got to find it
right, yeah,
first. It's probably tough to
Yeah.
find.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
He's a
No,
large
I know,
boy.
but I mean, Jelly Roll was a gangster before.
Yeah, I know.
Why was he in jail?
Some
he was in jail.
drugs.
Yeah,
Was
right.
he in prison?
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Dude, that
I don't
guy-
know his life story, honestly.
Oh yeah, no, he spent
Dude,
his. a
he
good
was
time.
like if you went to Tennessee, he was the OG that you would fucking want to hit
I
up.
saw
That's-
that old freestyle he did. That
Dude,
shit
he
was fire.
convinced whatever was it Tennessee that he was in prison in. So he convinced like a prison warden to allow him to do concerts in prison.
I saw
Sick.
that.
And it was like him trying to like reform the fucking guys and show
Like the Elvis fucking.
you can go to prison and do something with your life when you get out.
He definitely turned that kid
Yeah.
turned his life around, obviously.
He definitely did.
No one tried to shank him.
Maybe.
He's a
I
thug.
mean, if he's doing concerts, keeping people in a good fucking mood, he's probably protected. in there.
Didn't DMX, God rest his soul, didn't he record an album in jail?
Yeah,
Or
he,
like-
he smoked a lot of crack.
He did a lot.
Recorded.
Yeah.
He
He
recorded a
smoked
whole
lot of crack.
album that
He wasn't doing
when
good for many
Jay-Z
people.
took over the label, wouldn't release it. That's a whole big
I
thing.
was watching
Does
an
everyone know
interview with
that?
him the
What's
other day.
that?
Had me laughing.
Jay-Z
So
fucked over DMX.
He did big time.
That was the fall of
Really?
DMX's career. Was
The
Jay-Z.
Rough Riders?
Yeah. And DMX says it was because he viewed him as a threat, like as a fucking didn't want.
No,
someone else.
I
But who
mean-
knows? That's DMX saying that, but
Commercially, DMX didn't have
it's not even the same type of
that
fucking,
at all. Like
it's not.
Jay-Z was going
DMX
to do
was
his
like
thing
the
regardless.
tail end of, to me, like gangster rap. I mean, 50.
DMX is one of my favorite.
Bro,
DMX is one of my favorite rappers
Fucking
ever.
That was the last one.
Without
What's his face?
Mariah
That
Carey,
kind of stuff.
Without
What's his
Mariah
face?
Carey and
The
Hard Knock
butterfly
Life,
and the
Jay Z
LA
wouldn't
on
even be who
game.
Jay Z
The
is.
game.
But outside of that, like no other big names
Dude,
really did.
But DMX,
DMX
sold a lot of
DMX
albums.
had blood on his dick because he fucked a corpse.
That's true.
Dude, he
okay.
was in Jet Li movies.
The crazy part is how much albums he sold, and he said the most out of pocket shit.
Yeah, wow.
Oh yeah,
Ever
dude.
heard in a rap album.
Well, there's also fucking think of like Old Dirty Bastard. He
DMX is still right
He
there.
went to Old Dirty ODB rolled up to
The stuff he said, I won't even say the stuff he said.
he
on
rolled up
camera,
to his
being honest.
unemployed.
It's
He
like
had his
so, like,
Stop it!
Listen.
What? I want to know this story.
ODB rolled up with an unemployment check in a limousine
On MTV.
on MTV and cashed the check.
Dude, food stamp. Dude, he made his food stamp his
ODB is the
cover
man.
of his album. Are
the
you
man.
kidding me?
technically, he didn't have a job.
Dude, fucking ODB is like literally the king, bro.
Did you ever hear when they were talking about like he'd bring like
I
who
He's
was
with Kurt Loder.
Method- dude,
He's
I
rolling up.
vividly remember
He's
it.
rolling up to
He
fucking.
didn't give a fuck.
Dude,
didn't give a
Method Man was
shit,
like,
dude.
Method Man was like, yo, ODB be bringing on like 6, 7, 8 bitches on the bus, just banging them all. Just banging them
Dude,
all.
talk about smoking crack. That guy could smoke.
He
a lot
liked
of rock.
he liked
Not
his
give a fuck.
drugs.
That's how he died. He swallowed like a. I think he got pulled over or something. He swallowed like a ball of
sad.
fucking.
And he had a heart
drugs and
attack,
fucking-
right?
Yeah, had a heart attack or something.
Ooh,
Dude,
he must have. How high do you think
Psycho.
he was right before he died?
so
Just
fucking high, dude.
He's like, "Zzz."
He was probably, oh fuck.
That crack.
Unbelievable.
That crack got him, dog.
He was.
I don't know if they're saving an individual like that. Like I think
it's
he
over.
was.
ODB was current.
Well,
Just-
no way.
Yeah, he was content with the life he was living. I don't think he.
DMX
There's
is on
people
that
that are
level.
in it and like
Definitely.
As far as like his
view their demons and want to get out of it.
When
I-
did
I
he-
just see the fucking superficial image of him. Though.
When
Like,
did
I don't
he
know.
become Big Baby Jesus? That was his.
That was around. Remember that movie?
And then he
He
went
did
back,
a-
but then he
I
went
was
back
gonna
to
say,
being.
Ghetto
he might know
Superstar.
that.
But then he went back to being an old dirty bastard, didn't he?
I
Yes.
forget.
He had
Well,
like,
no, he did. He was a couple.
He
Things.
did that song for that movie.
Big
I can't remember the
Baby
movie right now,
Jesus.
but that song, Ghetto Superstar, that's when he was Big Baby Jesus. I
yeah,
think.
yeah. What was the name of that fucking movie?
Forget.
It was with
Was Jet Li in it?
no,
No.
it was called. It was
Wait,
about
What
was
this-
was the
Dirk
name of
McGurk,
that
wasn't
movie?
he?
Dude, all I
McGurk.
remember, I don't remember the name of that movie. I know it was Jet Li.
I can see it.
But
I
I
can
remember
see it.
him rolling up to
Start with a B.
car dealership, and he just has a duffel bag of money. And he, like throws it down, and then he drives away in like a
Ferrari or some shit.
yeah, like a Lamborghini Diablo or something. It was fucking. It was quality. That's the America
It was like
that I remember.
I wish. Yeah, that was when America was great,
Now they throw the duffel bag down and they drive away in a
what
trail
movie
hawk.
was that? Fuck.
dude. It was called like Wentworth or something like that, or like
Save the Last Dance.
yeah, it was safe. It was
No,
safe.
it was like
It's it was like
limited.
what
or
was his name? Was in it? It
Limitless
was fucking
or Diamond or no.
It's gonna kill me.
It was
Bulworth. It was Bulworth.
No.
It's
the
called
movie I'm thinking of.
No, the movie with the ODB and that song you were talking
Oh
about.
no, I'm thinking of the fucking
That might
Jet
have been
Li
that one.
movie.
Oh,
something like that.
the one?
no,
Was
no,
that-
the-
no, that
one-
wasn't the
with
one.
DMX.
Oh, fucking! It was like Romeo, or like I was like the Romeo.
Last
It was,
Romeo. The last Romeo.
no, it was like Romeo Must Die.
Yes, Romeo Must Die.
It was
Romeo Must
it was
Die.
basically Romeo and
movie's
Juliet,
fire.
but like
It was Romeo Must Die.
DMX was like Juliet or something.
Romeo Must Die was a good one. Belly.
He was like, "That what?
Belly
A
was
villain."
DMX's movie, though.
Belly was a
Am
classic.
I thinking of the
I
wrong
love that
movie?
movie.
Hype Williams, man.
No, Romeo Must Die. You got it.
Hype Williams directed
Well, he
all
was-
them Diddy videos.
But DMX and Jet Li had two different movies together, I think.
Oh, it's definitely this because what's her face is in it. Her.
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
She was in it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, she was.
Oh,
She did too, right?
Oh,
Fucking poor Aaliyah, dude.
She did, right? She
I
did.
know.
Probably
You gotta
Diddy's
give a
fault.
chance.
Fuck you,
died-
Diddy.
she died in the plane crash.
I blame Diddy.
It was no.
She died in the plane crash with Richie Valens and
I mean, let's just
the
say
La
R.
Bamba
Kelly
guy.
in that point, you know?
Let's
Huh?
just say Jeffrey Epstein had something to do with it.
So he did. See, he might have had a toe in that water.
If there's
You know what I
anything
mean?
going on regarding that kind of stuff, definitely Epstein has something to do with it.
I mean, he loved fucking young
no,
girls.
no Diddy.
Dude, supposedly we are going to find out about it, but supposedly there's a video. I don't think we're going to see the
if gets
video.
elected.
But supposedly there's a video with him with an A-list celebrity when in their youth having sex with them.
Yeah.
Who, Diddy?
Yeah. I mean,
So it was,
That's what I heard.
and it was a lawyer. It was one of the lawyers, the prosecutors, that said this.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
In an interview.
Wait a
said
minute.
this.
There's a video of Diddy
press
having.
Diddy having sex
With
with
an
an
A-list
A-list
celebrity.
celebrity.
It's
a,
gonna
a,
be
a
minor.
man underage.
it's gonna be either Bieber or Usher.
and everyone
it's
thinks
gonna be one of
Bieber,
the two.
It's gotta
gonna
be.
one of the two.
It's gotta be.
And it's so fucked.
Which
Oh, I hope it's Daniel Radcliffe
Dude, he did that.
from Harry
I
Potter.
was thinking. Remember Even Stevens?
Beans.
Beans. That's what I'm thinking.
I hope it's Tom Holland.
Well, he did all that shit, dude. It was,
I love that you knew I was saying Beans.
all
You
that
see him
shit-
Shia LaBeouf.
did you see the new video with him out?
He's dancing.
He's dancing to like some house music.
Shia LaBeouf?
No Beans.
No, Beans.
Beans.
From
He's got
Even
a full.
Stevens.
George, he's got a full George Costanza
He's
haircut.
tiny as fuck, but he's in pretty good shape.
He's
but
not
He's just a small
good. He's
human.
not in good shape. He's just not fat.
He's just a small person.
Yeah.
He could be in better shape.
He's not
Yeah,
like
but
he.
there's small people that are fat.
Yeah, but he doesn't work out. He just isn't fat.
Yeah, but so think about that though. That's not easy to maintain
Is he
for a lot
rotund? Is he festive?
Wait, who is it again?
Beans from Even Stevens. He's like this fucking weirdo little kid,
of people.
and
That's
then now
after
he's
your
a
generation.
now
Even
he-
Steven, you know Shia
didn't
LaBeouf,
really
right?
watch
I didn't watch the
Yeah.
show
That
myself.
was his Disney show that blew him up.
It's a-
Oh, okay.
how long ago supposedly did this happen?
Him and Beans?
No, the video of Diddy fucking this.
Oh, I mean, this must.
No, dude, this is a few weeks ago. A prosecutor said there's a video.
I'm saying how
of
this
Diddy.
video.
You don't know what video.
How,
Give
no,
us a timeline.
how long
Give
ago?
us
It, it was
timeline.
kind of implied that it was a while ago, and now the celebrity.
we
is
don't
on
No,
know.
because I'm going through the A-list celebrities that it could be.
Yeah, but so we.
Realistically, it's either Bieber or Usher.
Usher, probably.
But I don't think Usher's older now.
Why?
Like, I think
What is
Usher
happening?
Has been involved in this stuff personally.
It's
Dude,
very possible.
Usher probably got-
deleted his entire Twitter. Do you know that?
No.
Is
Usher
it-
de-
A lot
You know
of
who
them
else
have.
did? Pink.
Yeah.
Pink deleted her entire Twitter.
There's gonna be so many.
And it's like people
implications
just.
in this shit. It's
But
gonna
in
be
the same
crazy.
breath, it could be like, yo, I don't want to be associated with fucking Diddy, and like
They better.
I guarantee there's people that went to those parties that didn't do shit.
Right.
Like I know.
There had to be a couple people who were like, "What's
but
going
I mean,
on?"
That's the dildo room. Over here we have you choose your cupcakes. We got
yeah,
pink, we
but-
got vanilla, whatever
But the
you want,
reality
and,
is, it's like
choose your
you
door.
may know. Okay, so yes, you
You
may
knew what
not
was
have
going on.
done
You knew what
all
was
those
going on.
things, but you knew some freaky shit was going down.
But even if you're standing there watching it happen,
It's gay.
but if you just stand there,
so gay.
Yeah.
If you're just standing there watching two dudes fuck, right?
I couldn't stand there and watch someone being raped. You know, I'd be like, all right.
No.
That's
no.
what was going on.
No, people were getting.
People getting drugged. they're
Yeah.
fucking
Nah, I
mad.
gotta participate.
I'd be like,
GHD
"Is this
and-
consensual?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Right.
That's what was going on though.
And then again-
people were in the room in the video, just sitting there like, oh, or egging
Dude, it
on.
has to be.
That's another
dude,
thing is that the
That's
videos
fucked.
have just spectators.
Dude, it has to
watching.
be something
Spectators,
like
yeah.
it's
Like,
it's
what's
such a
going on here?
thirst for power or something like that
It's
because
a
it has
power
to be
thing.
like, say it's Bieber, right? He was probably like,
Think about
you want to
Eyes
make
Wide
He
Shut.
wants
you want to
Come
make
on,
billions
talk
of
about
billions
it
of
is.
dollars. You're gonna let me fuck you in your butt.
Michael, Mr. Film.
Literally, that's what's
think
going
about
on.
That's literally
think
what's
about
happening.
Eyes Wide Shut.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Think
yeah.
about when did that come out?
99.
1997.
And this is
Yeah,
the same
that's right.
time frame of where they say all this stuff started with. Like, I'm not saying fucking.
No, these
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
Diddy-
these crazy
I
sex
highly
parties.
doubt-
That, right?
I highly
yeah.
doubt Diddy is the king of fucking the Illuminati sex parties, and I'm sure it was passed on to him through someone else, and then it blew up, and then Diddy took over the parties. I'm sure this has been happening for fucking forever, but
And just
whatever,
dude,
it's in
and
the light
do you
right
have
now.
do you have to be like a Freemason to be considered a fucking Illuminati? I mean, come on.
well, they weren't inviting me to the parties until I signed up.
right.
So,
No, I know exactly.
Here now, I'm gonna throw
Where
a
do you
little. I'm
think
gonna
Diddy
throw a
learned this kind
question
of
in
behavior
here.
from? Someone else.
Speaking of old shows and things like that, whatever happened? The Wonder Years, right?
Yeah.
whatever.
Fred Savage?
happened to-
His name in the show was
Kevin.
Arnold, right?
Kevin Arnold. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Whatever happened to his best friend Paul?
He's Marilyn Manson.
Right. That is. that is right.
It's such a
again?
rumor. It was
That is-
never true.
What? How?
Repeat
how?
this. Say it again. What show?
His best friend in the
What
Wonder
show?
Years. The Wonder Years.
Oh.
Okay.
Fred Savage's the main boy, the kid boy,
boy.
the man. Bring me the boy.
Kid with the big nose.
Yeah. What happened in the glasses?
Isn't that the same guy that ended up being on Freaks and Geeks and then later on was in Silicon Valley?
I don't know.
No. No way. That's not him.
He was a
Is it
weird.
not?
He was
I
a
can't
weird
really
looking kid.
Remember the Wonder Years?
There's
guy
very
is the
similar
issue.
nose.
I'm
Similar
imagining
nose.
the nose is really what
It's
it
the
is.
nose, but that's not Paul.
And then they made a.
No way.
Then they made a black version of it.
If that's Paul, I'll be
Of the Wonder
very-
Years.
that can't
called?
be.
It was called the Wonder Years. It was called the Wonder Years, motherfucker.
Oh no, that ain't him.
No.
Actually, I'm getting more Marilyn Manson from this photo.
It might be Marilyn Manson.
So I mean,
That was a
I think Danny knows a few things.
no. So I mean, literally, for some reason, in 2002,
Was his name Paul on the show?
yeah,
Yes.
it was. And for,
So, no,
for
that's
some,
definitely not Marilyn.
no
Manson.
shit. But
Is that him?
That's him.
no, I know. But for some reason,
Look,
before
that's
the
him and Fred
internet,
Savage right there.
everyone in the world knew that Paul was Marilyn Manson. How you could be in fucking Wakefield, Massachusetts, and you could be in Haverhill, and we never met each other. We both think that Paul was Marilyn Manson. I don't know.
I knew that. I thought that for a long time.
I don't know why, but everyone thought that.
He had
And also that he removed a rib so he could suck his own dick.
suck his own dick. Hey, if I could, I would. You know,
If you would suck your own
How'd
dick.
that rumor start?
I'd
too?
be
'Cause there was
sucking
no-
my
there was
dick.
really no internet.
I'd never leave the house.
That's what I mean. Like, how did everyone?
Everyone thought Marilyn Manson
That's
sucked his own dick.
That's how gossip started, though. That's
That was a
not
telephone
started,
game?
but that was just
No, I know, but the internet
That's
was
how
a great way
gossip
that
was, though.
I know, but the internet is what passes information along from neighborhood to neighborhood
yeah.
to
But
state to state.
pre-internet, it was you told your cousin who lived 3 towns away. He told everyone in that town, and then
Isn't that wild how that works? Like
That's-
If you-
telephone work, like you could
Yeah.
tell the telephone worked.
That
then.
was with a figure like that. It absolutely works without loss of telephone game.
Yeah.
because it's Marilyn Manson.
It's true.
Rib, suck dick.
Is
Like,
it?
That's like it.
Is it gay if you suck your own dick?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty gay.
It is?
Yeah, yeah.
It's gay in the sense of me
as
wanting
fuck.
to take back the term gay and not make it a negative
I mean,
stereotype
Mike, you still
about
have- you
someone's
still have a pe-
sexuality.
You still have a penis in your mouth. So,
Mike, is sucking dick gay? So then, yeah.
Well, I didn't know. I was
Like,
legitimately
I guess
asking.
technically-
Is giving a hand
I
job
guess,
gay?
I guess
I give myself hand
technically-
jobs all the
I guess-
time.
I guess technically jerking yourself off is the gayest thing you can do to yourself.
Way more intimate.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Both hands too. I
actually a
get
good
really
point.
into it.
Yeah.
Not if you do it on the neighbor's kid.
Yeah, bring it. Oh,
Okay.
oh, Frank,
You're
Frank.
such a horrible person.
Franklin, talking about
You're just
having
such an
sex with
evil
kids
human.
My
again.
neighbors don't have kids.
Here's the
waiting
thing
for
though that really sucks. You know, you have sex with one kid, right?
And you're a rapist.
Everyone judges.
Yeah, you're this fucking bad guy. You know what I mean? One kid, one, and he was like not
I
a kid.
hate these guys
Well, and
so
now,
much, dude.
And now we have to put
hate them.
TVMA.
He
on
was
the bottom of the
he was
screen.
You gotta
prepubescent.
kick one of these guys off the
Dude,
fucking show.
dude,
It's just fucking-
Jared,
If we
It
kick
just-
one more person off, we
it
might not
just-
even be a show anymore.
It just fucking escalates. With these
Jared, listen,
It just escalates.
batten down the hatches. There's gonna be a storm.
Dry, dark humor is great.
things. Yeah.
Jared, no one's
Um,
fucking kids here, bud. All right? No, nobody is.
Well, the way you just said that definitely sounds.
Is there a
Suspect.
child downstairs, dude? What the fuck?
You definitely just
No
sounded
one's fucking
extremely
kids,
suspect in that.
right?
All right, I'm gonna come on again next week. We gotta do a new show.
Yeah, I hate Mike, dude.
Nobody is, right?
So the Celtics.
Yeah.
fucking Great start to the season. Great start to the
I'm
season,
seeing a dynasty in the making.
dude.
I'm not even kidding.
It's fucking wild. They're gonna be on a tear this year. They're so fucking pissed off. What's the score right now?
They're fucking pissed the fuck off. I love it.
It's awesome.
I love that Steve Kerr fucking snubbed Jason Tatum for the USA basketball team.
Dude, the
Stick him on the
Olympic
bench,
thing?
get him all pissed off.
Yeah.
I love
Steve
it.
Kerr could really hit those threes.
This
He
is
could,
something
actually.
I know
Another
you're not-
blowout, obviously. Fuck yeah.
Beautiful.
20,
Yeah, so he-
20-point win.
He kept
It was to both of them. Neither one of them really played.
no. So
No, he
he
didn't make the team.
Brown didn't even play. The MVP of the
Oh, it was
finals
only
didn't even
Tatum
get
that made the
invited on the team.
He got snubbed.
He got snubbed, and then he sat Tatum
I didn't
for
watch
full games.
Much of the Olympics.
Yeah. Dude,
That's fucking
he's literally an
wild.
all NBA basketball player.
Yeah.
Like
First team, NBA
first team all NBA doesn't play in multiple games in the Olympics. Like
I think there's only 5 on the All NBA like first team.
yeah,
I
dude.
think.
Here's another
and,
thing.
and yet
I
Devin
think it's
Booker
only
fucking
5.
played like non-fucking stop. It's like that could have been just
Exactly. And
Kerr
it-
has
it-
a hatred for the Celtics.
here's another thing about the
because of
Celtics.
KD with that one.
The Celtics, not
yeah.
not a very Irish team.
What do you mean?
wait, what?
Black Irish, buddy.
That's right.
Black Irish.
I'm sorry,
Rep your
Danny.
hood,
Actually,
dog.
Danny's
We
rethinking.
still got Pritchard, right? He fucking looks
Yeah, he's
Irish.
not a big Irish
we got a token
squad.
white boy.
We had one of the greatest
McHale,
whites in a long time,
Bird,
Scalabrini.
Scalabrini.
My man.
the white mamba.
Looked
My
Irish.
man.
White Mamba.
That's the white
Scalabrini is-
mamba.
I love Scalabrini.
Scal's a fucking
That's
man.
an
He
Italian.
hustled. He hustled.
And
He wasn't the
He was
greatest
just
player,
on
but he
Edelman's
fucking
podcast.
hustled.
If you guys caught any of that,
I did see
Games
And you
and
watch
names.
his TV show and he
It's a good
fucking
Shout
which
out
all
Alvin.
came out of some guy was calling him out online, telling him he's trash. He's
Yep.
like, "All right, play me,"
Yeah.
and he fucking
Smoked him.
schooled the
You
dude.
can talk shit
Schooled
all
him.
you want about Scalabrini. I went to a Celtics.
Play me.
I went to a
1-on-1.
Celtics
Let's
game.
go.
He was on the team at the time, and I went early to watch warm-ups. Dude, Scalabrini is out like 5 feet behind the 3-point line.
Oh, he's a lights out shooter.
Stroking it.
Yeah.
Like lights out through warm-ups, like not missing shots at all. Like if you want to say like the 400th guy
That
in the
also wasn't
NBA.
his role.
No, I know, but the worst guy in the NBA is so mind-bogglingly good. Like, dude,
Better than me.
I played against guys who were like role players in D1 basketball.
Yeah, they're
Like they
nasty.
played for Duke, and they're like fucking reverse dunking from like outside the paint.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
And it's outrageous.
Forget
and
it.
they're the worst play. They're not even like close to
They
the
don't get
worst
playing
player.
That is wild to wrap your head around, though. It is
Yeah.
to be that
Play
good.
play,
To be that
play
good.
pickup ball with a bench D1 player, and you're getting dunked
And you're
on.
getting
You're getting fucking
smoked.
embarrassed.
And the worst guy in the NBA would make that guy his bitch.
Yeah.
If
yeah,
you're
yeah.
in the NBA, you're nasty.
There's a reason.
Unless your name's Bronny James.
Bro, even
you
the
shouldn't have been
fucking
drafted.
the G League.
But
bro,
there's-
you're-
but
you're
even
getting
he's
smoked
nasty.
by
Like,
those
he's
He's
guys.
still he's still
Like
a very
if
talented player.
you stepped on a court, Bronny James, he would dunk on
That's
your face.
That's literally what I was about to say, and I make fun of it all the time, and it's more of my
No, he's a very good
my
basketball player.
dislike
He's
towards
not an
LeBron
NBA caliber
James.
player,
Yeah.
though.
in that whole scenario. Because he
shouldn't-
wasn't ready for the NBA.
No.
And it's silly. Whatever.
No,
dude, he
scored
Fucking
4 points a
develop him and
game
Get
and
him ready for it.
Well,
whatever.
I just think it's finally nice to see a father and
Yeah,
and son.
Whatever.
It's a.
I just saw a meme.
It's a marketing ploy.
Where am I going, Danny? Where am I going
They
with
hit
it?
the
Is that a black
what's
joke?
it called?
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
The Onion. What's the fake news thing that's on Instagram?
Onion,
No, it's not the
Chive.
there's a new one. What's it
shallot,
called?
I forget.
But they do the political stuff all the time.
Yeah, no, I know-
Whatever. It's funny. but they,
garlic.
They did a meme. It was like they hit a new record for the first father-son flop, and it's both of them. It was mad funny.
Yeah. But
But
They
yeah,
should have
so
developed him.
Bronny James versus
That's all.
any trash talker. Bronny's gonna fucking smoke you, dude.
yeah.
And I'll trash talk that, whatever. But like, he'll smoke me.
But he averaged
Like,
3
I
points a
know
game
he
on
would
USC last year.
Yeah.
Exactly.
dude. Even talking about
Nobody's
like
ever been sorry.
No, yeah,
nobody's
get-
ever been drafted to the NBA, coming off the bench as a freshman for a D1 team.
That's not a
averaging
good team.
3 to 4 points. USC's not like some contender for the
No, they
for the
weren't.
Dude, their
NCAA
best
championship,
player-
and he gets drafted. If LeBron James didn't play for the Lakers, that never would happen.
Dude, their
I mean,
best
and
player
everyone
averaged
knows
like
that.
16 points a game last year. Didn't get drafted.
dude, I'm gonna shift sports here, but just going along with the how good you have to be type of thing, right? Yeah. When I played baseball, that's right, everybody. I did play sports. There was this kid from Central Catholic. I can't remember his name, but he was a junior, right? And he was throwing mid 90s. Okay, he was, dude.
Crazy.
First of all, he was like 6'6". He was huge. Okay,
He would have to be.
have you ever
He'd have
like
to be
been in the box for like a 90? It is,
That's
I
what-
wouldn't
dude.
wanna be.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm all
it's.
set with that.
I mean, you
put it
can't
on
even.
30 miles an hour.
You
in the
can't
batting
even.
cage.
I can't. It's and this is
Softball.
midnight. This is a sophomore. Like he obviously. I think he got drafted. I think he went and definitely to the majors, but like didn't survive. And that's a dude sophomore year in high school, junior year throwing mid 90s.
Yeah.
He wasn't even like.
Good enough.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember. I can still remember being in the box and like just dude. It's like it's just not even.
Do you
You
remember
don't see
my
it.
buddy?
You don't. Do you don't?
Do you remember my buddy Connor? It's literally from my Abercrombie and Fitch days. I used to hang out with him and Jared Tucker. Not Jared Tucker, Jared Thomas.
I think I do.
Oh, you could wash a
So he
shirt
was
on
an
his
Abercrombie
abs.
Kid,
I think I
but
do,
he was a D1 baseball player that flunked out, and they like kicked him off the team.
Yep.
Then he played at Necco, and he was like their all-star like third baseman. And I was at Thomas's house. He's like, "Want to play catch?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
You're like,
I did not know how fast. No, dude, he fucking hit me in the head.
nice.
Fucking fell.
Shout out to
It wasn't
Connor.
even.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah. Shout out Connor.
listen.
job.
Just because I'm not good at baseball, I never was.
Yeah.
I have a depth
You wanna
perception
play-
problem,
yeah,
and
you wanna
seeing
play
a
catch.
small ball.
What do
come
you-
at
how-
that
why?
fast, I'm blind in one eye.
Oh.
So the ball's coming at me. In theory, I catch it, but fucking, I didn't know how hard he was throwing it, and it literally goes through my glove, fucking smacks me in the head.
Yep.
I go flying back. I had this big welt on my head. It was miserable.
Yeah, dude.
So you can
And
do a
he's like-
backflip.
it wasn't a full But
Well done.
He's like, yeah, I can throw like 80 something. I'm like, what, dude? Why are you
How about
fucking
you give me a
humming?
heads up on that?
Why are you
Jesus
humming
Christ.
these at
Yeah,
me, dude?
there's no reason.
Or-
for
or-
that.
I mean, even
so
the
I will
fa-
say we were playing catch for a while, but it progressively, it's like, oh, I'm gonna bring the heat now. Like,
Or can,
okay,
dude,
dude.
can you
You're
even
like, yeah, please
imagine?
don't.
Can you even imagine like going up against Randy Johnson,
yeah.
No.
6 fucking
No.
10,
You ever see the video
and
when
he
killed the
throws.
bird?
Smoke the
Yeah.
bird.
Oh yeah,
Just
dude.
smoke the
And
bird.
that guy didn't give a fuck. That guy was like
he's like,
So-
sadistic,
Bird up
dude.
with
He must
Yeah.
be intimidating as fuck,
Bro.
for baseball.
He okay. So on the
7
mound,
feet
on the
up there.
mound,
I was gonna
he's
say, I think he was like 6'8".
because the,
No,
mou-
on the mound, he's
the
up.
mound's a foot tall, so
Yeah.
he's 7'4",
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck.
Fuck that.
And he's dude when he stretches and pitches, he's halfway to the fucking plate.
Yeah. And he had that fucking that low.
Yeah, that side
Oh, it was
side arm
absurd.
thing, fucking.
All I can remember is like I'm a Peabody kid, and
Peabody?
Yep. And when do you guys remember Jeff Allison?
I do
Ever?
not know.
So Jeff Allison, he played in the MLB for a little while, but he had a major Peabody had a humongous OxyContin problem.
No way.
Man,
We all
man, I was
had
li-
that dick.
man, I was living in the
Dan-
wrong
Dan,
town.
The North Shore, the North
Man,
Shore.
we all had that
Yeah.
problem.
So the
The
North,
South Shore, the
North,
North Shore,
yeah.
New
So
Hampshire.
Massachusetts. So
the entire state of Massachusetts.
so yeah. So
All
Massachusetts.
of New England.
So do you guys remember OxyContin?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
heard of that
OxyContin, guys, huge problem.
Came through here.
But so he had that a little bit of an issue,
a blizzard.
and that kind of derailed his career a little bit. But this kid, when he was in high school, was like throwing like 95 and was just throwing like no hitters like every single
yeah.
fucking game. Like it was amazing to see this kid play. So much fucking talent. Like if it wasn't for fucking OxyContin, this kid would have been an all-star.
It was there was this kid. We had a couple. Haverhill had a couple really good baseball players when I was in school, but there was one
Carlos
kid.
Pena.
What? Yeah, Carlos
Pena,
Pa-
dude.
but his brother,
The guy.
cousin or whatever. I mean, Omar.
He is
Pa-
the player.
But
He's
like,
the player.
I'm saying he graduated correct, but he graduated
He
a
played for the
year.
Giants?
But
He
to
played
play
Tigers.
but to play with his like cousins, and I think his brother was also on the team. They were fucking nasty,
Yeah, I'm sure,
right?
yeah.
And I think they again. I think one of them went D1. There was another kid, Billy Motram, that was on the Haverhill team that was like a nasty shortstop. And I don't know how far he went, but he got pretty far up there. And I don't know. I think he might have got an injury as well. But he was gonna go to the fucking majors. And I remember just thinking like what you're saying, just to watch him play and field a ball and like.
Against
Was
players that aren't as
fucking
good.
unreal, right? That and then you think he's not. He's fighting to be second to the guy who's start. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I
and
think
he's that
Pena
fucking
was
good.
around my time, if not a little younger.
Pena's older.
No,
than you.
Pena's old. Pena graduated, I think, a year or 2 years before me,
Yeah, Pena's definitely older than you.
or even
Pena's
4 years.
been retired for like 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I've seen that basketball. When I played AAU, and I was a pretty good basketball player growing up. And I went to this one
way
tournament in at the Reggie Lewis Center in Roxbury.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
Roxbury.
I had a little bit of time before my game, so I was kind of walking around. And I go up to this layup line going on. This team is sponsored by Nike. The whole layup line is doing like windmills.
Yeah.
Like it was like a dunk contest. I'm like, what the fuck?
They said it was layups, but it's like, no, you're done.
Everyone's dunking. This one kid was like 5'6", windmilling. I'm like, what the fuck?
It was the professor.
They're all probably like 15.
You're like,
They're
this,
all like 15, 14.
Makes
Like,
no sense.
They're young as hell. I'm like, and I guarantee that whole team probably didn't go pro.
yeah.
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what I mean?
And that's
They're
the
like
craziest shit,
you're
too.
playing the Harlem Globetrotters today for your AAU game.
No, but
That's a big part of like knowing, like being a role player. Like, dude, that is what major
Role player
leagues-
is an ego check.
Yeah, but
when you get
but
up to
that's
that-
the
up to the
majors,
majors.
right? Like you have to be a role player.
You have
dude.
to.
You can't.
A lot of people do.
Unless you are Michael Jordan. But even Michael Jordan was a role player. Let me use my mug.
Oh, is that a Frank mug?
You drinking some coffee? You having a tea?
You know, so with sad news, you know, we miss Titan so fucking much, but we have some absolutely spectacular news.
Yeah.
The love of my life, Titan, passed away sadly about a month ago, maybe just over a month ago. But I got a new dog. His name's Archie, and he's an angel, and he's filling a void in my heart, and that is sad.
We love
And I'm-
Archie.
and I'm a sad human.
Dude, I cannot wait to meet Yeah, well, you're a very.
He's a great dog. No, he's fucking awesome, and I couldn't ask for a better.
Where'd you find him?
He's
he was,
He's a
he was
rescue.
under the couch the whole
He's
time.
a rescue, so he's like 7-8 months old, is what I'm told. I will be able to confirm that soon because he's microchipped, but I got to get the information transferred over to me. I'm thinking he's closer to a year old. If he is 7 to 8 months old, I'm
gonna
fucked.
be huge then.
Yeah, because he's gonna be
gonna be a big dog.
massive. He's already big, and he hasn't. You can tell he hasn't filled out yet. So dogs will grow up first and then grow out.
Yeah.
Not all dogs.
So what do you
but
think,
a
like
good
70,
amount
80
of,
pounds?
A good amount of dogs. Dude, I feel like he's already
Easily-
60 plus pounds. So
Easily
like,
could be close to 100 pounds.
Good set of
Yeah,
good
he's-
set of
yeah,
balls
I
on
think
him.
he's
Good
gonna
set
be
of
a-
balls.
I think he's gonna be a 100-pound dog.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
yeah.
And what was Titan, like 60?
50, 60-ish.
At his
peak.
at his peak fucking thick boy days, like
Yeah.
he was like 60.
Yeah.
When he was shadow boxing and stuff.
So he's like going to be twice the size of Titan.
Titan used to be an athlete, dude. He was a
Titan was a very fit
Very
dog
fit
when
dog.
he was a youngster.
Yeah, he was.
he lost a step or two in his old age.
Hey, you know.
We all do.
But
But yeah, I got to
What
meet his
happens?
dog yesterday.
Did a little training.
Did some leash training with him because he's going to be a big, strong, bully breed type dog. So we got to make sure he's not dragging, Frank down the street. So
Yeah, you're going to help him out because I mean,
Yeah,
it's
100%.
nice to have
100%.
it's nice to have like the dog trainer in your fam.
So bringing him home, I knew immediately he needed to be on a prong collar. Like bringing him home,
yeah,
I had him
He
on a
definitely had
flat
to.
collar, and like no,
He was
Dude,
pulling
there
you.
was no, and there's no. It's one of those flat collars that has like a little cinch to it. What are those called? I don't even know what they're called. Like it has a little
little
there's a-
chain at the top.
not a chain, but similar to that. Like it does cinch the flat collar.
But you
It
need
makes
one that
it-
like kind of pokes in.
yeah, you need the
Like a
prongs.
slip lead flat or no?
Dude, even with a slip, I used a slip. Very sorry
With a
about
slip
that.
lead, either way, he's going to be dragging through. So
I have one of those
Like,
collars
great temperament.
in a small box at the foot of my bed.
The slip did not bother
slip
him at all.
No.
Slip, dude, slip all day.
Yeah, I
He would
bet.
just pull right through it. Didn't matter. And it wouldn't pull tight enough that he gave a fuck about. He could care less.
Jared, let me ask you a question. So it's something like this, right? What's the first move? What do you do? What do you do with the dog? What's the first thing?
okay, so rescue scenario can be tricky because you see a picture of a dog, and Frank obviously has more knowledge about these kind of things because he's my cousin
Right.
and we're together a lot. But you bring the dog home, you don't know the temperament. They could be dog aggressive. They might be fearful.
And I'm still worried about all these things because it's still a new thing.
It's
Right.
still very
But he's,
new.
yeah, I can tell that he's
He's got a good temperament
Yeah.
from what I can see.
Was it an abused situation?
he
No.
he
No, no,
flinches
as far as I know.
sometimes. So I think whatever. I don't want.
I think it's more. I think it's more temperament, to be honest. A lot of dogs that can be scared, it's just more temperament than abuse most of the time. Not saying dogs aren't abused; they obviously are, but temperament,
Which is fucking awful to think about.
Temperament and genetics trump all that kind of stuff.
Right,
mostly.
yeah.
But I want to evaluate the personality, see what he's like, start messing around with him with a leash, see if he's food motivated, all those types of things. And
What dog isn't food motivated? Isn't
there's
it?
a lot out there.
dude,
Really?
Archie's not super food motivated.
My,
He's not-
my
yeah.
Stella, my Stella is. It's,
Dude,
it's fucking
I've
wild.
been trying to convince him. So the trick to try to get him into the crate or be more comfortable with the crate is putting the food in there. He won't eat. He doesn't care. He's like, I don't. all right,
You gotta
whatever.
you gotta get high value food involved. It can't just be like a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
milk bone. That's not gonna work.
I go
Right.
for like
Right.
But
You
a lot
get
of
some
dogs-
chicken or
A
something.
lot of
yeah.
dogs
right.
that are like very nervous are not food motivated.
So I get here's another question, right? So you're training the dog, right? Where's the transfer of power, if I may? For, like you train, how do you then? You know what I mean?
Assert your
Well, yes.
dominance to make the change where like you are the fucking.
you-
I guess. How,
That's-
so
that's
you?
that's
How
the
is
thing,
he
too.
not?
You
How is
need
the
to
dog not
assert
looking
your
at you?
dominance.
And you know what I'm
You
trying
wanna
to
be-
ask here?
Yeah.
You
You know?
want to be more of a teacher than you better do it wrong.
you
Right,
want
right.
them to
Yeah,
look up
yeah,
to
yeah,
you.
yeah,
You don't want.
Correct.
You're not looking to be a drill
it's more
sergeant.
a
You want them
guidance.
to look
You
up
want
to
a
Sure,
guide.
sure.
Yes, there's gotta be times you need to discipline the dog, but
Yeah.
it's more of a guidance thing than a
Right.
I'm your alpha type.
Right.
bullshit.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I have a 12-pound dog, so I think they just know.
Yeah, little Frank.
What's your dog? What's your dog's name?
Frank.
Frankie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankie.
Little Frankie doesn't need much.
I thought it was
maintenance.
Georgie.
He just sort of just comes and sits on my lap.
He's a good boy.
yeah.
But a
He's a
dog
good
like
boy.
this, if you're getting a powerful breed, like a bully is what he has, or a Rottweiler, or I have a Malinois.
Yeah.
There's gonna be times where you definitely need to discipline and be like, hey, you can't be fucking doing that.
Right.
All right. But most of the time, you're teaching the dog when you do these things, good things happen for you.
Yeah.
makes sense,
Repetitive. Oh yeah. Repetitive behavior.
behavior.
Yeah.
Repetitive stuff over and over again.
Positive reinforcement.
Positive reinforcement, but there's got to be a balance. You can't just baby the dog nonstop. I have no problem disciplining my dog.
Sure.
But you got to be fair. That's the biggest thing about it.
Right.
You can't just.
I've always, and when they cross the line, euthanasia, baby.
Yeah, you fucking put him right down. You fucking take him right out back. You old yeller that son of a bitch.
You're fucked
no,
up.
dude, no,
That's
I'm
how.
allowed
That's
to
how
make
you
those
assert
out.
dominance. That's the ultimate assertion of dominance right there.
Well, Wolfpack Canine, that was a very, very successful business. It was a sweet little location you had out there in Salem. How long did you have it?
almost 4 years.
4 years.
We sold it.
Yeah.
I got some things in the works going forward. I'm still going to work with dogs. So
Yeah, that's
Gotta look
that's
out
still
for
in the
that.
works. You still want to do that?
definitely.
Fuck
You
yeah.
gotta look
dude.
out for
The
that.
dog man.
Like I know you like obviously still do the stuff. Like I've seen you obviously out with Bones and stuff, but like you still want to do that, pursue it.
Yeah, I got a certain angle I'm gonna take with it. I'm not gonna talk too much about it.
No,
right now,
no.
but
But I'm excited to
If
hear
you,
that
if
you're
you
still
check out my
involved.
social media,
Wet the whistle. That's what I like. My whistle is wet now.
I'm excited.
I
to
wanna
hear
know
that
more.
that you want to do that still because you're so talented at it. Everybody
definitely,
sees that.
yeah, I'm definitely missing the dogs. So
Fuck yeah.
even like working with him yesterday was cool.
Hell yeah.
So I'm excited about it.
That's amazing. I'm super excited. We'll be on the lookout for that for sure. We'll be promoting it as soon as we can. Yeah. So this weekend we do have quite a fucking fight card as well, though.
yeah, this weekend's fire. It's early fights. Make sure you tune
Yeah,
in.
right. Because they're fighting in Russia, is it?
It's Saudi Arabia.
Saudi
Saudi-
Arabia. Okay.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of Russians fighting.
There's a lot of Russians on the card.
Got it.
Yep.
12, 13, 11. I
And
forget
but
the number.
Holloway's on there.
It's a
though.
lot, though. There's freaking a
Holloway's
lot.
fighting, so that's
Got
what.
Max Holloway, Topuria. Is how you say his name? I don't want
Yeah.
to say it wrong.
Taporia.
Topuria or Topuria?
It's probably
I don't know. But
'Cause
that
it's
fight's gonna be
fancy.
That fight's gonna be a war.
So yeah, so the fights. What do they start at like 1?
The undercard probably starts at like 2 or something like
Undercards
that.
at 10 a.m.
No. Oh,
Yeah,
the under
the
undercard.
prelims.
But
are
the main
10
event
a.m.
probably starts at 1.
I can't even
prelims
tell
10.
normal time.
Main card starts at 2 p.m. I only know because I looked it up
Okay, got it.
while we were out earlier.
Got it.
So it's 10 a.m. and 2 p.m.
Oh, are we watching the fight somewhere? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go into the city and watch them.
Yeah, because I have to
Boston.
DJ early in the morning, but I'm done. I'll go do something.
I'm gonna find like one of the dive bars. Watch them.
You want to go do something?
Yeah, let me know.
What are you
I'm
doing
gonna
Saturday?
take the tea in.
Let's go to a Middle Eastern
I don't
cafe.
I'll be done.
You
I'll be.
think so?
I got a DJ
There'll be a lot
early,
of people
but then
rooting
I'm
for the
done.
Russians over
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
To be honest.
I don't hate it.
Let's go to.
You do anything for work on Saturday? Or what?
No, nothing.
Maybe
I have
we'll
a
watch
birthday
the UFC
party
fights.
tomorrow night. And that's it.
I fucking love that.
You have a party tomorrow night?
A birthday party.
Wow.
My good friend James'
I will
wife.
be DJing at Parlay tomorrow night.
parlay
Nice.
all day.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are around
In the upstairs.
I
in like the upstairs.
at
area?
Parlay, the Halloween party.
You also
Oh,
have
that's
to
right.
go
I
to
forgot
the
about
birthday
that.
party that I'm referencing.
What's going on for Halloween?
Oh, that's right. I do.
I'm DJing at the Hidden Pig
forgot I had
on
plans.
Halloween night.
Ooh.
Hidden Pig. It's gonna be.
What
Is
time
it-
is that? What time does that start at?
We're gonna kick that off at 8:00 for the young folks, and we're probably gonna keep it going as late as. We
Is there a
fucking want.
costume
Pig or parlay?
contest?
So Parlay is 9:00. That is on Friday, and then on Halloween night, the Hidden Pig. It's going fucking down. Everybody in Haverhill's going.
Every
We're
single
fuck-
person in Haverhill.
Everybody that is cool is coming.
Anybody who is anybody is going to be there.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm throwing a little pre-party at my place if you guys want to come
Oh.
by. I
I
know
will.
Dan
I,
can't make it.
I will
Well,
be.
actually, what time are you setting up?
I'm gonna probably set up probably at like 7. But
Okay, fuck.
And this is Thursday night.
You're not gonna be there.
what's that?
Thursday night.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Are you dressing up as a DJ? Or
Yeah, what are you gonna be, Dan?
I'm
wear
gonna,
something fun?
well, so Shan's coming. So
Okay.
so I think we're gonna try
Oh
to.
no, she's
You guys gonna do a little missy
she's-
matchy?
We're gonna do
type
something.
deal?
Yeah.
Dan, I'm so sorry. She's definitely coming to my party and not hanging out with you in the beginning.
No shit.
We'll see how it
Oh,
goes.
okay.
Have you guys ever done Hugh Hefner and Playboy Bunny?
We.
literally-
I sort of.
Is
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. No,
did
we
not
have.
select
I could
that.
see that one. I
That
could see
one,
that.
that one could work. That one could work.
I-
It's a layup. For
I
you.
did Tyler
it's a layup.
Tyler Durden
layup.
and
She got big tits.
Marla.
That could work, yeah.
That's good.
from Fight Club.
That's good.
Yeah.
I've actually been my buddy Billy Salakis. who kind of looks like Brad Pitt a little bit back in the day. Remember?
He's beautiful. So he's
He
beautiful.
was Tyler
Dude, Billy
Durden, and I
was-
was the other
seen
dude.
that.
I was the Edward Norton character.
Tyler
With
Durden.
well, it's the same person.
I know.
Good one.
Have
I
you
had a
seen
shirt-
the movie?
I've
I had a shirt
seen
and
it.
tie on, like I had blood all over my shirt.
I had the leather coat with the goggles when he's
actually.
making the fucking soap.
That's Billy Salaka. Good kid.
I was Bob.
Miss you.
What else? I think I did. I think I did a.
Yeah.
I think I did a Bonnie and Clyde. I did a Bonnie and Clyde, but we were like, we were zombie Bonnie and Clydes. Woo, you know.
Zombie Bonnie and Clyde.
But I think
wear one of
Melissa.
hats?
I'm trying to get her. I want her and I to be the Menendez brothers.
What is wrong with you?
You got fucking problems.
You just want to have two shotguns.
just two pastel pink
In,
sweaters.
in 2020, I was
Two hunting rifles.
Yeah.
In 2020, I was a military guy, and all I did was wear all of the gear I bought because I thought the world was ending.
Yeah, it was just a day. You were
They're
just
like, "Wow,
yeah,
that gas mask looks really real." I was like,
it is.
I was Ninja
Get in the
Gaiden.
bunker.
"It
Video
was
game one, yeah.
$700."
That was a good one.
Calling everybody sheep. You're all fucking sheep.
You're all gonna die.
Yeah.
I have 10 years worth of rice at my house,
Yeah.
you fucking idiot.
Don't knock. Don't knock on my
You wear that
door.
gas mask. It's like, all right, buddy, turn it down a little bit. Like,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
good.
yeah. It didn't end, by the way.
The
But you're
world.
prepared.
I was
I mean, it might end.
wearing a
It might end in like a couple weeks.
I was wearing a
so.
plate
I-
carrier,
I
and,
want it.
and
I
Ronnie
want it.
Hayden comes
I
up
want
to
it
me.
to.
He's like, "This feels real." I go, "It is."
Dude,
It's like
it
real
would
body
be
armor.
nice.
Dude, I want like.
If the world just fucking ended,
I want like I want Walking Dead type shit. I want them to be slow,
You want to go out and scavenge? And
but
shit?
I just want to be. Dude, if that shit happened tomorrow,
What
I'd
was
be
the,
in the woods. You'd never fucking see me again, dude.
Was it 28 Days Later? Was the fucking what was the first
You wouldn't
movie
be
that
seeing
like
me-
they reinvented the zombies?
Yeah,
to be
28 Days
fast.
Later.
No,
They
that
were
was like
fast,
was that the
though.
Z World or whatever? That was Brad Pitt.
No, there was a movie before that.
I
But
am-
yes, they were
Are
very
you
fast.
wait,
in
what are you
World.
talking
I Am
about?
Legend.
Oh, Dawn of the
I
Dead.
Am Legend. They were fast as hell.
Correct, but there's something older. Is it Dawn of the Dead?
Dawn of the Dead.
It was basically every zombie movie leading up to this movie is zombies moved like this.
Right.
And it's
It was.
why are they slow?
Yeah, it was
Why
Dawn
don't
of.
we
It
have
was.
fast
No, it was.
I like Shaun of the Dead.
I want to
Not
say
Shaun of the
World
the
War Z,
zombies
they were
moved
fast.
fast because I think 28 Days Later came out in 2001. Dawn
know
of
it's
the
early.
Dead remake or reimagining came out 2004.
I feel like
Both-
it was early 2000s. is
Both
what I'm
featured
remembering.
fast zombies, not the lumbering. Excuse me.
I don't like the ones where they build a fucking wall.
That's
That's World War Z.
That's
World War
fucking-
Z.
Yeah, no.
Fast zombies.
If
like,
if that
stop.
if that happened tomorrow, I'd be in the. I wouldn't be joining a faction. I'd be like, nah, man, I'm on my own. This is like-
Return of the Living Dead. So
that was when they became
originals.
fast.
the originals sequel was
Fast
Return of the
zombies.
Living Dead.
That just makes no
I
sense.
Am Legend.
1985.
They're making an
I
Am
thought it
Legend
was.
too.
I thought it was a 2000s
heard.
movie for
With
some
Will?
reason. But
I guess.
They're making a what?
I Am Legend too.
Oh yeah,
They've been saying that for a while.
yeah. How are we feeling about Gladiator
Starring
2? Have you
Jada.
guys seen the trailers
I've
yet?
heard it's fucking supposed to be sick.
Well,
Uh,
I don't know.
if
I mean,
I don't,
it's a tough
dude.
act to
It's
follow,
got, it's
obviously.
gotta, dude. It's not. It's
It
just
can- What
not.
about the
it's
last-
not
It can go
gonna-
good,
The
it can go
cast,
bad.
the cast is really good.
Yeah, dude. I the whole thing is probably
But
looks
why?
incredible. Yeah, just like
I've seen
why?
reviews. I've seen reviews and they're saying
the
it's sick.
concept,
Dude,
they
it's
they
just
took the
not
story
gonna
of
hit
one of
you
the
the
most-
way.
But why?
It's just not gonna hit you. I'm telling you, it's not gonna hit you.
outside of the 300,
we'll
like
reconvene
Greek
about that.
mythology,
Yeah, we gotta see
Roman, whatever.
Well, I'm gonna.
Marcus Aurelius was
You're
one
still
of
gonna
the,
watch it.
the most
Yes.
gangster stories
yes.
and it's not a story. It's history. It's fucking
Huge
fact.
fan of stoicism.
The movie itself is fucking a fallacy. It's fucking made up to an extent.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the story of him, of what's written down and of history, is fucking gangster.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like it might be a stretch to fucking.
It's
I don't
a-
know. We'll see how
it's a
accurate
sequel,
it is.
right?
I just don't want
yeah.
it to be. The
Yeah.
first movie is
Sorry.
based
I
on a
thought it
true
was prequel,
story.
sequel. I thought it was
Just
sequel.
so you know, I don't know if this is
Well,
gonna be
here's
based on a true
here's
story.
why I get. Here's just small things that annoy me. Like, it's called Gladiator 2. Like, it's not called like Gladiator
Some other story.
something.
Yeah, some
or
other story.
Right.
Alright, so
it's
he already
Gladiator
pissed.
Right.
2.
Mike's
Yeah.
already pissed about
Right,
it.
no,
yeah,
but like,
I know. I don't like
Because
that.
it's not even
I don't like the title.
Yeah.
but you could have named it anything,
Right.
and it could have been. It could be from the same concepts.
More fitting would have been Gladiator fucking semicolon fucking anything.
Gladiator Blood Saga or
Yeah,
something. You know what I
fucking
mean?
or
anything.
just
Fucking-
like, or just like the Gladiators, or
sure.
like anything that could relate, but just don't do
Don't
a
say it's
spin-off
don't say
of
you're
Russell Crowe's
continu-
movie.
Bro,
Don't say you're doing it.
Bro,
continuing.
I've seen the
Yeah.
I've seen the trailers. It's the same plot, like structurally.
Wait, he gets
It's the same thing.
No,
Wait,
they
dude
fill
gets
the Coliseum up with water, Michael.
No, because they got the fucking.
They used to do that
They
shit.
got the
I know,
tyrant
yeah.
prince.
Yeah.
They got the tyrant
Yeah.
punk ass prince
Oh,
who's
yeah.
like.
Nuts.
They got you know Denzel's in it.
Aqueducts.
Oh yeah.
Fucking wild.
They would fill the what?
Yes.
They
Oh,
would fill
yeah.
the Coliseum
Yeah.
up with water, and they
Dude.
do like fucking
Boat-
thousands of
Dude,
boats.
boats
and
and
shit.
shit.
the history of that shit is fucking.
That's
wild.
crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did they had little boats?
Yeah.
And they would fight on
attack-
boats?
Oh yeah.
What?
They'd flood it. They'd
Yeah,
flood it, dude.
dude.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
The Coliseum
Yeah.
is fucking huge.
So whenever you hear someone talk about
How do you think that was
combat
water
sports
in
and
there?
how much you hate it,
Fucking
listen,
Romans.
it used to be way worse.
Dump it all in.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
insane.
times weren't
They
that
would
tough
fill
back
it.
then.
It wasn't like a,
And they all wipe, and they all
Slow
wiped their,
famine.
they all wiped their butt with that fucking, that one and shared it.
And I'll tell you what, a lot of them
No.
were white slaves.
And for a while, no one was like, "Why is everyone getting sick?" I don't know, man. This is fucking.
Staring the same-
Dysentery.
Can I borrow that toilet paper when you're done?
Why is everybody getting sick?
Gross.
Good times. Good times.
I don't know. But back to that, I just have a feeling it's gonna be so much spectacle. It's not gonna be.
I think if you
Story.
take it, I bet if you take it for face value, it'll,
Take it for what
it'll
it
be.
is.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
it'll be
your
good
jaw.
movie.
You're gonna be like on the
this
fucking
is cool
IMAX.
as
It's
fuck.
gonna be like
Yeah.
But like
Did you just make fun of me with that eye thing?
no,
What was that?
yeah, well, no, it was like us together. But
Together.
I'm going to see it in the theater. I don't give a
yeah,
No,
oh yeah,
I'll
I'm
see
gonna
it.
go see IMAX. But as far as the story, like Gladiator moved
The
me.
story,
I don't-
yeah.
Yeah.
You're like,
story was fucking-
I have it quoted on my chest.
What about
Redemption.
Yeah, it brought me like
Did you see the latest Russell Crowe movie on Netflix?
the Pope one, the priest one.
No. So basically, the entire movie, he's just driving around trying to kill. And just
Oh,
kill
Unhinged.
He
Oh,
just
yeah.
he just drives around
out a
and
couple
kills.
years
He
ago.
just
Yeah,
kills.
it's good.
Oh, is it on? Okay.
Unhinged. Yeah.
Well,
So,
It just came
so it
back
just
on-
yeah,
It's
it
just on
came
Netflix.
back
I saw
on
it on
Netflix.
Yeah,
I still haven't watched it.
I hadn't seen it, but I watched it the other day, like in the background while I was working, and it was just. I don't even know if he said anything the entire.
It's a
movie.
road rage film.
But
Yeah.
literally the entire movie,
Yeah, he's like a grumpy
he's
old
he's
fuck.
just
Yeah,
like
you cut off
driving
the
in his
wrong
fucking
guy.
car, just killing people, kids, females, men, whoever he gets his hands on. He's just beating the fucking shit out of them till they die.
Not having a good day.
Whole movie.
I feel like he kind of got fucked.
He was fat,
after,
too. He was fat.
Gladiator. I don't know that. Like he definitely was in some loosely quoted blockbuster movies,
Master and Commander.
but like
That was.
was,
I didn't see it.
Dude,
just
does
had-
anything touch what he did in Gladiator?
No.
No.
And then I think about
Of
his
course,
brain
that's
of like.
That's a once in a lifetime.
It's-
movie.
So
Yeah.
think about his brain of like, yo, I'm a good actor, and then think of what that will do to you over time. And
That
then they
was
keep
the movie.
feeding
I
you these-
certainly
I still like him,
think.
though.
I certainly think he's a great actor.
I agree.
100%.
He was
Yeah,
just in
dude.
that
100%.
military flick.
Well, I mean, look, in A Beautiful Mind, he's brilliant.
I
mean,
agree with
fair.
that. Fact.
he's
That's
really
before-
brilliant. What was
No.
the one?
Lines before,
That's
no?
after.
What was the one that he was in?
Long after.
That was definitely after.
Have you ever seen his early stuff? I believe it. What the fuck? He played.
Ronald McDonald.
It's impressive. when some
no,
of these,
maybe-
some
I
of
thi-
these
I could
dudes
be
can
thinking
do
of
the-
the- he
can do
played
the American
some-
accent so well too.
Huh?
I agree with that.
Because he's from Australia, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Australia.
In that Unhinged movie, he's like the pissed off fucking redneck.
Yeah.
He's CNN's version of a Trump voter, basically,
Right.
trying to kill everybody.
Well, and then there was the piece. Ridley Scott again. He teamed up with him and did that fucking horrible Robin Hood thing. That was. You can't make a movie like that unless it involves orcs and write it PG-13. You got to see people getting their
Yeah,
fucking.
people gotta die.
you can't. You got to see people with the swords.
The other one, the one they
getting
made
hacked up
after
and
that
shit.
was better, and even that was kind of a whatever.
Kingdom of
Did
Heaven.
you guys like Nice Guys?
Yeah, it was great.
Did
like
you just
that
shit on Kingdom of Heaven?
No, I thought that was a great
Which
movie.
one's nice
all right.
guys?
Nice Guys was the one with the handsome guy.
Kingdom of Heaven
Yeah,
is the greatest Knights
Ryan Gosling.
Templar
Gosling.
movie ever made. Period. Amen.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
What?
That was good.
That was
King-
good.
I
American
love
Gangster
Kingdom
was
of
good
Heaven.
in.
It's great.
It's
Yep.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen someone else take the helm other than
whatever. You
Orlando
don't like
Bloom.
Orlando Bloom, but
But,
still, historical accuracy on a grand scale of what that movie is.
Best acting the whole film was Ed
Fucking
Norton as the fucking
wild. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
the Silver Mouse,
Yeah.
Prince of Jerusalem, whatever the
I'm
fuck.
not gonna remember his name.
Yeah.
He had leleprosy.
Yeah, yeah.
Edward Norton's one of my top guys too.
He's awesome.
He's the fucking man.
Dude, that movie's
310 to
fire.
Yuma.
310 to Yuma is a great movie.
Great
Ed Norton's not in it,
No.
but he's a great.
That was Kingdom
great
of
movie.
Heaven was one of the first long movies that I just enjoyed. Like, because it's like 3
Do you know who
hours. plus.
who steals the
That came out
show
in
in
the
310 to
early 2000s.
Yuma is
It's
fucking
Orlando
Ben
Bloom, and
Foster.
It's about the Crusades,
The fucking.
like the Knights
have you seen? You've seen it, right?
Okay, I've
Hit-
seen it.
Russell Crowe's right hand man.
Okay, that guy.
The dude in the white leather coat,
know
who's
his
just Ben Foster's a great actor, great actor. He was in fucking Hell or High Water, another brilliant fucking film. You guys see that? Hell or High Water?
Yeah,
so good, so good.
That's on Netflix, probably.
Oh yeah, Hell or High Water's great.
One big thing. Tomorrow, Joe Rogan, Donald Trump.
Oh, is that tomorrow?
They film
right,
tomorrow.
Friday.
Massive.
Their turnover isn't like ours. It's a lot quicker.
Wow.
If they,
wonder if
I
they drop it
wouldn't
on the
doubt.
weekend or not.
I don't doubt that they drop it on Saturday.
Yeah, they have editors.
But regardless, Monday you will be able to see that. I don't even know if we'll have something out by then, but
They'll probably have something the
but
day
you
of.
should
They were
definitely
talking about
fucking
Harris
tune in
doing
and
it,
watch
too.
it.
But
It's not gonna happen. She'll get fucking torn apart.
She'll get
Because
roasted.
well,
knows
she just shit the
she
bed.
won't be able to communicate. And I guarantee Rogan's gonna press him. He's gonna ask
will.
him fucking hard questions.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, and I guarantee
Rogan's not
gonna
Because
be like,
Rogan's
you
not
know
even a
what?
Trumper. Rogan,
No, he's not at
Rogan
all.
doesn't even.
You know what,
he's come
Joe?
out against him multiple times.
You know what, Joe?
Ro-
I don't like you, Joe.
Joe.
Joe. You know what,
That's
Joe?
gonna be his biggest.
Very
Joe
tough
Rogan
questions.
is
Very
al-
tough.
Joe Rogan is already the largest media platform. Pure day men. There's not a single TV show that does better numbers than
And
Joe
Joe should
Rogan.
press him. That's
Show
the
after
fucking
show
point
after
here.
show after
Right.
show.
You know?
Yeah.
He's about to have Donald Trump on. It's going to.
But it's
I
getting
can't even
stupid.
imagine.
So
what
I
the
think
numbers
that
are gonna
this
be.
means that Joe Rogan will be the next president of the United States of America.
No, but it is getting kind of stupid where it's like, all right, so if you're a candidate for office, you don't have to go on everybody's podcast. Like, I'm sorry, if you're JD Vance, there's really no reason you have to be sitting.
I loved it.
It's awesome.
I loved it.
As awesome as it is, there's no reason the vice president of the United States needs to be talking about doing cocaine with Theo Vaughn.
Well, so no. All right, so slow down. No, I disagree with you. I
Why?
disagree with you. So
Wait,
number one, it wasn't
did
JD
he-
Vance bringing
did
it
he
up.
say
It was
cocaine?
Theo.
Yeah, they were talking. No.
It
Theo
was
Vaughn
Theo
was talking
Vaughn
about
making
it.
a joke.
Theo Vaughn was making the
He
jokes,
was,
but I'm like,
he was talking about how much
I saw the
cocaine.
clips.
Yeah, you're just talking about clips. That's an
said-
issue.
no, he goes, you
That's
can't-
an issue. You're just talking about
the
clips.
clips
I know.
he puts out.
So the
No, he goes, you
context.
can't even do cocaine in America anymore.
The context.
I know.
because of all the fentanyl.
The context
I know, and I
was
get it.
talking about
That was the
cocaine.
I'm aware of what the context
and
was.
and then it's Theo Vaughn just making a Theo Vaughn joke of like, damn man, you can't even do cocaine in America
and
anymore.
I'm not saying
I like that.
It
I
is
want
funny.
At least
people to be humanized.
at least they're
I'm
real.
sick of
He's
statesmen.
being real.
I'm sick of
a real
statesmen.
human
I'm sick
being.
of
Yeah.
I'm sick of people telling me Obama was the best president we had because
Yeah.
why? Because he was a good fucking talker?
yeah, because
Yeah.
he could speak.
Bro,
Right.
he
His
shot
speeches were
missiles
awesome.
at a fucking hospital with a children's hospital
Right,
and
right,
killed
right,
children.
right.
Fuck that. Fuck being a statesman. I don't care. Be a good human. Be real.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters to me.
I understand
If you
where
want to
you're
talk
coming
about cocaine, guess what? Do you know anyone that does coke?
No.
Do you
I
know anyone
don't.
that does coke?
No.
Do you know anyone that does coke?
No.
Be real, people. Be fucking real. Unless you're a closeted fucking you don't leave your house, you're a Mormon, whatever. This is real life.
I get it.
This is real fucking
I
life.
get it. And I do appreciate
I don't think there's any reason they can't talk about
I do
cocaine
appreciate
and make jokes
good
about it either.
humor. It just comes off as strange. When
I don't think it's strange at all.
I think it humanizes them more.
That's something
it makes people relate more. That would they can joke around. about
which
stuff
they
like that,
have
like
to
we
to
do.
get the audience that they're
I
looking
guess
for.
I guess
get
I'm
that.
kind of lost here. Like Theo makes the joke, but what was JD
They were-
Vance?
they
ta-
were
Just laugh.
He
just
didn't
laughed.
say he was doing cocaine or anything.
No, he laughed about it.
Yeah,
so
he
they were
laughed.
talking
It was a
about
funny joke. It was
they were
funny.
talking about drug smuggling, if you will, and then about the amount of fentanyl that comes into our country, and then that fentanyl ends up in cocaine. And then
And you can't even
and
do
then
cocaine in this
Theo
country
saying,
anymore.
"Oh, you can't even do cocaine in America anymore." You know what I'm saying? Like it's funny. Like
it was funny.
Yeah.
It was
It's
funny.
was-
funny
there
for
was a
Theo
joke.
Vaughn. I don't think it puts him in a bad
No,
light. I mean,
exactly.
it's a risky thing to say
No,
in
he
front of.
giggled. But I also understand what you're saying. Is JD Vance was sitting there in his collared button up,
It's
with one button undone.
all I've noticed
Oh,
is
he was-
kind of
this.
filled
think it was
apart,
weird,
but
though.
not filled
He
apart.
had
thought it was
some.
funny.
He had some coke on his
It
nose.
was funny.
He was- he was like,
was funny. I'm just saying, I'm seeing this is the first election series that I've ever seen any politician getting on Call Her Daddy, getting on Theo Vaughn,
so most-
getting on Joe Rogan. I'm
We're,
not
con-
saying
we're
social
connecting.
media is so
We're
viral.
connecting to the
I
youth.
agree.
I'm not
I
saying that it's bad. I'm just saying this is the first time I've ever seen it because it's the first time it's ever happened.
It's because of social media's play in politics now.
Of course.
That's why it's happening.
Exactly. I know. And so I'm just saying it's strange as a viewer to see for the first time our politicians doing that. I'm not saying it's bad or I won't get used to it. I'm just saying it's strange to see this.
I don't think it should be though, because we've seen fucking for years Alex going on late night, going on Ellen, going on The View,
You
going
don't watch
on.
that shit anymore. That's the point.
No,
Right.
I know.
That's why they're doing-
that's why they're
all
doing
stuff.
it.
That's why I
That's what I'm
referenced
saying.
Joe Rogan putting out bigger numbers than
Yes. All of
any
them.
fucking cable television show. No one watches what the amount of listeners Joe Rogan has.
Right. Nobody gives a
It's
shit what
night and
Whoopi
day.
Goldberg
It's
is
like-
saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't for a while.
The View's a great show. It's great.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's real good.
No, but
Apparently, so I just saw a thing. I don't know if there's truth to it, but I just saw this on the interwebs. Is Candace Owens got signed to it's MSNBC, and they're doing like a View, but like a Republican version.
Oh,
No way.
I can't see MSNBC doing it,
kinda
and it might be
surprising.
completely
Not
fucking
MSNBC.
false.
Maybe they're gonna do a half and half
But
deal.
maybe that's the media gearing towards where the country's gearing towards. How about fucking this one? I know for sure is true. Is Mark Cuban fucking just posted saying, "I'm just so
Isn't
you
he
know."
Kamala guy?
What's that?
Isn't he Kamala guy?
A
Yeah.
huge Kamala guy.
Yeah.
But he just posted either yesterday or the day before saying, kind of, I don't remember verbatim, but like basically said like, if Donald Trump does become president, I'm very willing to work with him. Like, what, dude?
Of course you are.
And then Trump came out and like shit all over him. He's like, when I was president, he stopped. We had conversations all the time. Then he stopped calling me. And then Trump was like, he's got bad club head speed, like talking about his golf game. He's like, he's a loser.
When he roasts people about golf, it's always fucking funny. I mean, honestly.
I think that's like his.
Trump's so fucking petty.
I think that's his layup,
really
like
is.
fuck you thing. Like if someone has pissed him off,
He's all crush you in golf.
and it's well, so they already said fuck you to him in private. So that's his fuck you in public. It's like you're not good at golf.
Yeah.
How about that?
Right.
Like that's his fuck you in public.
Yeah.
And he said that. He's like, we stopped talking.
I
Fuck
mean,
you.
after Kamala on Fox,
that was horrible.
I just don't. I don't. What? How does she come back?
It
But
was
she just-
absolutely
she just-
atrocious. I think there's plenty of people that refuse to watch it, and those are the same people that are the anti-Trumpers of the sense of anything besides Trump.
Yeah.
Will refuse to watch that interview because
I gotta
they're like,
watch
Most
it.
people, they don't care.
Oh,
who
they
the other
set her
candidate
up.
Is, but
They
hate
set
Trump
her
so
up.
much they're gonna vote for the other person.
Is it fucking
It was
cringy?
just bad.
Oh,
But she
dude,
did- she did
it's
another
only
one.
20 something
Did it
minutes
again.
long. Watch the whole fucking thing,
It was-
and you will realize
a joke.
how fucking
She's stupid.
She's a puppet. she
it's
literally just
hilarious.
regurgitates things that are said to her.
Yeah.
And she has no idea what the fuck she's,
She's on
doing.
a very short
she has
leash.
no
and
idea what
still,
she's doing.
She's still fucking it all up.
Right.
She just went on that town hall thing. Every single question was predetermined. She knew all the questions.
Yeah.
And she still fucked it up.
Yeah.
Anderson Cooper was fact checking her. Think about that.
It's been bad.
I actually respected Anderson Cooper doing that, but in the same breath, I think it's all fucking designed. I think media knows that the left has no chance at this point, and they need to burn the bridges with
might
the
have
left.
to.
They have to like make it look like, oh, we're bipartisan. Like we
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
we weren't doing this the whole time.
Well, after that-
we've always questioned what she's
After
done.
that
Like,
town hall
fuck
thing,
you.
there was I watched this clip about pretty much all of the panel of CNN, was just like all over, being like, you can't just get a direct question and do a fucking 10-minute
And
hot
talk
lap
about
and not
where,
just answer
where
the
you came
fucking
from
question.
and your mom bought a
You have
house
to
in the
just answer a
1980s.
direct
And
question.
like, what, dude? What are you talking
And
about?
not just
come
that, dude. Your dad was a professor at Stanford.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
you weren't middle class.
She was not middle class. That's about
At all.
it.
You weren't middle class.
You didn't-
Like,
you didn't
dude,
grow
my-
up in
my
the
mom
hood, bud.
cleaned homes for a
Yeah.
living.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we lived in an apartment.
I still clean homes for a living.
I suck dick for coke.
I suck dick for drugs,
Like,
man. With fentanyl in it.
That's where middle class is headed right now.
Your dad was at an elite college as a professor.
Yeah.
Stop pretending like you were some
I
fucking.
fucking hate that. Because that's just insulting to people that were middle
That
class.
we're middle class. Like,
and less than middle class.
But I
Right.
think,
Oh, sorry,
I think that's
upper
her-
middle class.
I think that's her downfall is trying to play that card.
Right.
Where people that have gone through that are like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about?
we saw your whole fucking line all the way up to the top. We saw how you got there. Don't pretend.
Sucking all that
Dude,
dick.
the debate
Literally.
she
I
did
don't
with Trump,
know.
she
I
was,
don't
they like
No, it's
showed
actually
her
a
shit.
fact.
So she's
Montel
wearing,
Williams.
she was wearing a fucking like $40,000 American flag pin.
Yeah.
It had like
Bling the fuck out.
rubies and then diamonds, rubies for the stripes, and then it had like, what is that, emeralds that are blue? I forget.
I thought
what
they were
blue.
green.
Whatever's blue.
I think emerald's green,
Sapphire?
like my
Sapphire.
eyes.
She was living in middle
Sapphire.
class her entire fucking life, so she
So,
needs to get rid of that
like,
nonsense.
She should. You know what? You want to connect to the. She should be wearing the paper one that the fire department hands you when you drop quarters in the
The
bucket.
sticker.
Yeah,
The
the little.
oval sticker.
That's what she would have been.
Oval sticker.
That's what we're all wearing right now. We can't. We're not
I'm
wearing
not
no
saying
fucking.
a rich person can't fucking. You know what? Buy your fucking pins, but
Yeah,
don't
do whatever
fucking
you
wear.
want.
Don't wear your pin and like.
Well, you're saying you're from the middle class. It's fucking
Well,
bullshit.
well, there's that, but it's also like I know
in the
milk's
same breath-
expensive. Look at my pin.
I do know very wealthy people that came from fucking nothing, and like they do wear their Rolexes while
Yeah.
telling you.
I
that they
came
from
over here
nothing.
with one
But
shoe.
I just don't believe anything she says. And I know the people that I'm referencing came from nothing.
That's like
and they
say-
can continue to tell me they
That's
came
like
from
saying
nothing.
Pelosi doesn't do insider trading. I mean, what are we talking about here?
Yeah,
folks?
yeah.
You know?
And I think if anything, she might have some ties with Diddy.
Well, she's got huge.
Shit, I know where Dan's about to go.
She's got huge cannons. Huge cannons.
Not on topic, but let's bring it up. Pelosi's titties.
She's got big old cannons.
They're big.
Gross, dude. Come on.
Oh no, they're not. They're not. You don't want them. But I'm just saying.
How do you know? Have
you don't
you
want them.
I'm just saying. She's got massive titties.
have you seen them?
yeah.
She looks like the Tales from the Crypt Keeper, honestly.
Like out?
I mean,
like
No, like I've seen her
No,
cleavage.
she just
Oh.
has big boobs.
She's got huge.
she has large.
knockers.
She has large breasts.
huge knockers, and her husband's a fucking homo.
She has big old fat
Anyway,
tits.
let's go to Boston and see some titters. I had a great time tonight.
Had a great time.
Yep.
Had a great time tonight. So
Thanks,
glad
guys.
that
Feels good.
my man
Jared.
Jared Wolf was
talking
here.
some shit.
Yeah, came out, talked some shit with
Yeah.
us. We got Michael Zakola. I got Frank Wolf. That's Jared Wolf. I'm your boy Danny Jones. This is Up Late with Friends. We're gonna go to Boston and check out some tits. Bye.
3, 2, 1.